Good morning, everybody. Getting ready to go play on Gwydion's table this morning. Be in a one-shot called The Throne of Bones. Believe it's by Jeff. Stevens, maybe? Got about 5 minutes before we start that. I have some announcements to put on though. We'll be running a one-shot for TsunamiCon. It'll be on October 7th. It's going to start at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. There is room at the table right now. You can go to tsunamicon.org to sign up. It's free tickets if all you're playing is virtual table. If you are in there, look at the schedule. There's a lot of virtual tables going on, but mine will be on Saturday morning. Come sign up. I will be giving away a standard license for Fantasy Grounds that day in honor of my birthday. And I think we have a special guest from Skullsplitter Dice joining the table that day as well. So it should be a good morning. So we are fixing to run Throne of Bones today with GM Gwydion. So if you want to watch from the GM's point of view, you'll want to watch over on his Twitch channel. If it's player point of view, I believe you can watch on Tebow's channel as well as here. So enjoy. So Gwydion is playing Sounds right now in the stream, and the players are chatting. I have that off right now because I don't want to get muted for the music that's playing. We are talking about the things that have led up to this. So the message of the day on the channel right now, what has transpired to date. Mr. Grigsby, a local farmer who raises prize-winning cattle, has come to town to ask for help in dispatching a pack of wolves that have been attacking his herd. He doesn't have much to pay, but gives the party rations and some of his special ale. This year alone, we have lost 3 cows. He is married to his wife of 30 years, Hilda. Over a wonderful dinner, the couple tells you about a visit they had a number of years ago by a young elf bard who came to their farm, walking down the road and playing his flute. Mr. Grigsby describes him as a squirrely fellow who wore some awfully fancy boots. Hilda describes him as handsome. The couple let him sleep in the barn. They never saw the elf again and assume he has left early in the morning to continue his journey. You all agree to sleep in the barn for the night and help Mr. Grigsby in the morning with his wolf problem. Sleeping overnight in the barn, you find a piece of parchment that reads Throne of Bone. In the morning, after a bountiful breakfast from Hilda, Mr. Grigsby leads you to the edge of his pasture and you easily find blood and tracks. The blood leads you to a path which leads into the woods. The cave entrance is 400 feet into the woods. The entrance is 10 foot tall by 20 foot wide. All right, it sounds like he's turned off the music now, so we'll go ahead and switch over to that. Because he likes to play sound effects. So we want to get it. Pretty excited about trying that. I'm going to be playing a Goblin Ranger today. I'm using the Ranger from Unearthed Arcana. So we're Dark.
Just let me know when you guys are. I guess I can do a little vote.
I'm sorry, Deep Stalker. It's one I've been playing a lot recently, but I really like the pairing of Goblin and this Ranger type. It makes them pretty strong and agile, and they still get plenty of dark vision and that sort of stuff. So probably when I'm playing, see a lot of this Goblin Ranger type come out. Today we're going to be Lilm, L-I-L-M. It's kind of a concatenation of Little Miss. It's what I think they've been calling her.
All right, I see an X. Okay, I was going to say I saw an X there. All right, excellent. I think everybody is ready to go. All right, well, welcome everybody, stream and players. Thanks for, again, getting in so early in the morning around my schedule. So very briefly, you guys probably read the message of the day, but a local farmer has essentially enlisted your help to hopefully get rid of a wolf problem he thinks is attacking his cows. So he's trying to get rid of that, and you all have graciously agreed to help, and you have tracked the wolves to a cave entrance. It's about 400 feet in front of you, and I'm going to share a map in a second. And while I do that and get ready, if you guys don't mind, we'll start at the top left with Gamelon, but if you can just briefly introduce yourself and your character, whatever you want to say, and to the stream, that would be great.
Well, I am playing Gamelon, a hill dwarf cleric.
Excellent. Renzo?
I am Henzo Gracie, a frost elf monk hailing from a monastery that teaches the hard knocks.
So it's Henzo, so I got to remember that. The R's silent?
It is the Brazilian pronunciation.
All right, I'll try to remember that. All right, nice. Darkoon?
Darkoon is a human variant fighter who is wondering about Gamelon and if he's from Battlestar Galactica, but I pushed that out of my mind. We're ready to fight.
Excellent. Lil?
I actually pulled the... Oh, sorry.
Lilm is a Goblin Ranger, 3.5 feet tall and just full of spunk.
Excellent. All right, so you guys are about, like I said, you see a cave entrance in front of you, and you should start seeing that on the map. And I whispered one of you, and yeah, I think I have lock tokens. They're already locked, so you all can decide your order and what you want to do.
Well, the ranger in me sees a bunch of tracks, and so I'm going to let the party know that they appear to be both wolf and dire wolf, but I will carefully move forward, following the tracks.
What time of day is it?
You guys got up in the morning, so I'll say it's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so yeah, the wolf should be home.
Well, lassie, lead the way.
Did I lose you guys?
No, I think I turned down the sound. Went down very quickly,
Ah,
but I think that's all.
And
I'm gonna
Gamelon,
turn it down.
oh, go ahead.
Nope, I was just turning the sound back up a bit.
I was just
Go ahead.
gonna
What's
say-
Gamelon?
I was going to say Gamelon is a name I picked out of a book I used to read. Was what was it? Unicorns something. Forest of Unicorns from the Amber series.
From which series?
The Chronicles of Amber.
All right, now that you guys are getting into the opening, and I know that Lilm can see forever, I'm trying to give you guys a little bit more in the cave here. It's starting to really open up, and it's dank and dark as you would expect. And as you guys kind of get past the entrance, most everyone, with the exception of, I believe, Darkoon, can see okay. I mean, you guys have dark vision, so it looks like dim light, so it's a little bit hard to see, but you all can see. But the human is going to have a hard time seeing since it's so dark.
Who's the human?
The one with the dark in his name.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
hand him a torch and light it.
Ah, you're so considerate.
Oh, hey, before we get too far into this, Henzo is going to cast Good Berry and hand them out to my comrades.
Okay, you can definitely do that.
so do I see anything as I get into this larger opening area?
You see it open a bit, but you don't really see. You're starting to see on the edge of your vision what appears to be, and you can just kind of make out the sound of a little stream, and you're starting to see it, and it looks like there's a little pathway, a little bridge that goes across. Not bridge, but it's essentially just goes right over the stream. So it looks like it's opening up into a much bigger area. But you just see kind of remains of some dead squirrels and things that definitely looks like this is the den of some wolf.
Okay, I think
As
we
well-
found the wolf lair.
Okay, as Renzo hands me a berry, what's this? This is our final meal? Where's the meat? Where's the ale?
And Lilma, as you get there, you guys are starting to hear some growling, and you all can roll initiative as you start seeing some wolves appear in your vision, and they look hungry.
Nice. So this particular kind
I
of
think we found them.
thing has advantage on initiative rolls, so
Nice.
Maybe if we throw them those good berries, they'll leave us alone.
Exactly. You never know. All right. So as you come in there, you see this guy comes down. I'm gonna get you in a square, Lilm, just to make sure that we have everybody in a square. And he comes down and bites at you. And he hits. And he takes a little chunk out of your goblin hide. And you see a much bigger wolf come down. So you see two very large wolves. And he gets down to there, but can't do anything more since he dashed. And Lilm, you are up.
alright, well, the first thing I'm gonna do since I'm a ranged character is nimble escape so I can back up, which is disengage or hide as a
Yep.
bonus action.
You got it.
We'll go
Are
back
these
here.
wolves? Are these wolves or rabbits? I keep seeing more appear on the combat tracker.
Yes. right, there you go.
I will go after Direwolf 10. With my short bow.
And that's definitely a hit. Very nice. +9. Whew. It slices into his hide.
And I will use my multi-attack, so I get...
You hit again. All right.
And then I'm going to use Underdark Scout. On your first turn during combat, you gain a +10 bonus to your speed, and if you can use the attack action, you can make one additional attack.
Wow. All right.
So I don't
And
need
that's
the
just a straight up
distance,
power.
but I am going to take the additional shot.
Excellent. And that's it.
That +9 is amazing.
That is. That's very nice.
She's not only a goblin, she's a super goblin.
So he gets, actually he can get down to here, but he cannot attack. All right, Henzo, as the wolves are growling and
Well, I gotta
ready
save the
to-
goblin, so I'm gonna run up and attack this direwolf right in front.
all right.
Nice.
Yep, and that's a hit with the quarterstaff.
And then I'll take my free unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
First fumble of the day, but no, it did not trigger the table, thankfully.
Excellent. Okay, then I'll take my second attack.
Nice sound effect.
Not only does he give us berries, he also misses.
Yep, that was a miss.
Okay, I still get my free unarmed strike.
That one's
Aye,
a
about time.
yes.
All right.
And I will spend a key point to take another unarmed strike.
You got it. And that's, oh, not yet. And you hit.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta read something real quick. Okay, the wolf has to make a dexterity save against my proficiency with unarmed attack, which is a 16.
A dexterity save.
Yeah, or it becomes prone.
All right, so he rolled an 11, so he is, Direwolf 8 is prone. So what was the feature and what did you do essentially?
That is my open hand technique when I make a flurry of blows. So when I spend a key point to discharge a secondary unarmed attack, I get to use my open hand attack, which I can either push it 15 feet or I can knock it prone.
Very nice. So yeah, he goes falling and splats on all fours and is scrambling to try to get up.
Okay, and that's
Wow.
the damage for that.
So it looks like Throne of Bones is by Jeff.
What was that, Gamelon?
Stevens.
I was just
And
saying, he
available
probably
on
kind
the
of did a
DM's
leg
Guild
sweep to
for
the wolf.
$1.95.
Sweep the leg.
So if you're having fun watching this and want to run it, it's over on the DM's Guild.
He's going to get all up in your business, but he can't do anything more. So Gamelon, you are up. Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw the only real variant rules I use. I do flanking, but I toned it down a little bit. So I do +2 instead of advantage on flanking. So if you guys do flank, you will get +2. Just that, and that's about the only real variant rule I think that I use.
Do you use that against players as well? Like, am I flanked?
You would be, but I mean, if they did it, yeah. So I do it on both sides.
Excellent.
I'm an equal opportunity, DM.
Well, the wolves, they have pack tactics anyway, so.
Hey, you're not supposed to know that. All right, you're up, Gamelon.
Oh, gosh, I'm so far away.
Well, come on up here then.
I'm going to run up there. You know, us dwarves are natural born sprinters. That's why I can run so far.
Stubby little legs.
And does anybody need a heal or anything yet? Nope. I'm just going to yell at the wolf. Hi, come here. I got something for you. Here's a berry.
Here's
And they
the
start
story.
they start howling back at you. They want the berry. All right. Direwolf 10. He's going to actually go into the space right above Renzo, and he's going to attack. And if he will take an opportunity attack after he's done, but he's coming down to bite at you, Renzo.
Okay.
And he bites, and actually I should have done that with advantage. And he misses anyway with advantage, and as he scrambles back to where he is, you are free to attack him.
At advantage or no?
No. No, it's just a straight up attack.
Oh, it rolled it at advantage for some reason.
Are you doing a number 10? Number 8's prone, but you're going against 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's because I still had it targeted.
And that's a hit. It still did advantage. You did 8. Oh, yo, we must have lost you. That's why it took so long to come in. Whoa, you guys all. That's weird. You guys all dropped, but you came right back on.
Yeah, that was weird.
I had that happen every once in a while, but not too often. All right, so Henzo, when you're totally back, go for it. And you hit.
Okay.
Very nice. Did some good damage.
It's
Put him almost
more,
critical.
though.
Sorry?
It should be 7, because it should be 4 plus 3. I don't know why it's... I think it's because I haven't changed my quarterstaff to dexterity.
Probably.
Let me look at your... okay, you got it?
Yeah.
So it should do 3 more?
Correct.
All right, let me add that manually real quick.
You know, I just realized there was something I could have done, but oh well.
All right, Darkoon, you are up.
I am going to move to there to avoid any up attack by Wolf 1 and attack Wolf 10 to take them out if I can.
All right.
And I have a thing called precision attack that I can apply before the attack, but I'll do it if I hit. So
Yeah, before the damage, right?
Yeah.
And while he's doing that, if everybody, I don't know if you saw my note, but you can all start with inspiration, so make sure you have 1 inspiration slot ticked.
Super. I grabbed that
And that's
a
a
little
hit.
earlier, so I got it.
So go ahead and do the precision. There you go.
Battle Axe / Warhammer. It's both.
Yeah, I don't know. Yep, does it all. And my second attack.
Whoa.
Very nice. Nice drop into the 1. Whoa. Oh, you must have had it both targeted.
Oh, that's what I was wondering why so many dice were rolling.
All right, so I think, let's see, 1 second.
You did have them both targeted.
Yeah, I
Were
meant to
you-
have 10 targeted.
Oh, you meant to have 10? Okay, so we'll take 10 off.
So 10's dead and 8's still alive.
8 is still alive,
Yep.
and he did.
He was at medium before that rolled, so.
I think that's... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
There. And that'll be my. I get an extra attack. I have two-handed fighting. I guess I can swing both of my things. Is that the extra attack, or do I get to attack again?
Wait, what do you mean both of your things?
I have a two-handed weapon fighting style. So I don't know if using both of them is one attack, and then I get an extra attack to use them both again, or is it?
You use your main hand as the attack, and your bonus action attack as your offhand. And since you're level 6, you get two attacks.
Okay.
So you get 3 attacks altogether.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I will attack him with my next attack, number 8.
Very nice. You hit again.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, and this guy comes down here, tries to take a little bite out of Darkoon. And he had Lilith targeted. Hold on. Let's just roll that back. Take off Lil. All right.
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
So let's try this again. All right, he misses. Lilm is up.
Whew. Well, let's see. I'm pretty much in everybody's face again, so Nimble escaped to back up.
And Wolf 8 is still prone.
Yeah, he hasn't gone yet.
That means disadvantage when I shoot at him on range, doesn't it?
Right, it does.
Mm-hmm. Did you move 10 feet away from me or 5 feet?
I'm sorry, what?
I was asking if you moved 10 feet away from me or 5 feet, because that's going to make a difference for what I was going to do next.
Oh, well, I was trying for the square that's right diagonal to you. It looks like I've missed the square again, though.
It's fine. Just needed to know if you were 5 feet or 10 feet from me.
You trying to be there at diagonal?
Yep, like that. Kind of in that cave entrancey area there. And I think I'll try Wolf 1 this time.
Okay. And you had 1, and I think you had yourself targeted. So that you are going to hit.
Wonder how I target myself moving around, but I...
And it could have been maybe somehow I did something, but yeah, there you go. So you can roll your damage. Very nice.
And again.
Minimum, though. That's a hit.
That's to
And
make
he
up for
goes
the
down.
minimum of the first one.
It definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he's going to use half his movement to get up. And then he's going to bite at Henzo.
Why you biting me? Biting him? I have the berry here.
Okay, that's interesting. So he winks out for a second as he fumbles so badly.
Wow.
And he appeared over here. Interesting.
Hey, here's the berry.
And Henzo is now up.
Okay, I am gonna try to swing at the teleporting wolf.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, that's a big time hit. Critical.
Free unarmed strike.
Didn't trigger, so go ahead and roll your damage, but nice crit. Oh, and you slice him through his neck, and he bleeds out.
Slice him with that fist.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Bludgeoning. You knock him out.
You got him with your nails.
That's right. Nice.
And then I'll run to there. And to there.
Gotcha.
And end my turn. Or no, I got another attack.
Man. All right.
Didn't matter. That's all.
All right, Gamelon.
I'm going to turn around and touch Lilum on the head.
Okay. Cool.
Sweet.
That only lasts for one round, but I'm supposed to delete it after the round's over. I was trying to figure out how to code it so it lasts for one round, but I'd have to actually add the effect to the virtue spell.
Gotcha. All right, Darkoon, you are flanking the wolf 2.
Oh, and I'm trying to hand the wolf a berry.
To who?
The wolf.
I'm like, what?
Just
You're
keeping
you
him
still there?
distracted.
Feeding
Yes.
the berry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice hit. Oh, and he goes down. And you all are out of combat.
And I'll move up to there and look around at the entrance.
Alright, well, the rounds are over, so Lilum, you lose those 7 temporary hit points.
You're about the only one that, that can't see very well, correct?
I have a torch that I have mounted to my helmet.
You mounted it to your helmet.
Nice.
I gotta keep. I'm a two-handed fighter. I gotta keep both hands free.
Don't burn your hair!
Oh, it's about a foot above my helmet. No problem.
I think he's trying to be a fire-breathing unicorn.
Yeah, we're short-lived, us humans, so we gotta come up with solutions quick.
Do we see anything more now that we're, further along?
I would say that as you're, it's a little bit farther away, but why don't you all give me perception checks in the tower, please? So I'll say, Gamelon and Lilum, as you guys are just starting to head up this this path over the river or over the little stream, you think that you can just make out up to the top northwest. Looks like there might be some type of body slumped over up there, but it's you can't really see yet since it's dim lighting. But you do notice something up at the top over there.
Can I tell how deep this river is? Or
It's-
do you know where it is?
You think it's about 3 feet. So it's about 3 feet deep.
Okay, so I can wade through it if I wanted to.
Yep, you could.
But dwarves don't like baths.
All right, so Lilm, as you get up there, you see what now is clearly a skeleton that leans against the cave wall. And you can tell it's missing its left arm and its right hand. It seems pretty obvious that the wolves got to it. And you see that the bones are covered in tattered and dirty clothing. Several glass shards of various colors are found in a rotten leather pouch. So you kind of see this rotted pouch and a broken flute. And you also see, kind of right behind the body, a broken, what looks to be a rotten knapsack and a broken scimitar scabbard.
I think we found the elf.
Yeah, and as you're looking at it, you also notice that it seems a little bit odd to you, but you see boots, and these boots look like they're royal blue with yellow piping, and they look like they're brand new. They look like they haven't been scratched or no dirt or dust. They look like they're fresh.
I'll take a closer look at the boots.
Okay.
Are they a size 13?
They seem to fit whoever wants to put them on, if anybody wants to put them on. But yeah, I mean, you look at them and they're, like I said, they look brand new. But
no one else wants them.
These are some fine elvish boots.
Yeah.
The monk's an elf.
Yeah, Henzo's gonna try them on, see if they fit.
So as you're doing that, and you kind of put them on, and they definitely fit. But as soon as you do that, the skeleton animates, jumps up, and says "boo," and then just drops back down again. You can thank a party member for that. But yeah, so yeah, nothing else happens. It just kind of jumps up for a second and then falls back down.
Do they feel interesting? Is there an extra spring in my step, or are they just boots?
You feel you feel like you want to perform. I mean, you feel like, gosh, these are, you want to sing, you want to dance. You feel like you could pretty much
take them off.
Do anything. Okay.
Bard boots. Huh?
Well, my
wow.
The skeleton is actually a skeleton for 24 hours.
Darkoon will try him on and wear him if he can.
Yeah, absolutely can.
I like to dance when I'm fighting.
So they're boots of dancing?
Evasive footwork, I have that as a master.
They're fancy, so I mean you don't really quite know exactly what they are, but
Blue suede shoes.
Camelot's
That's right.
laughing and down next to the skeleton.
Yeah, you
all
were
right. So
talking
you see,
about
go
a
ahead.
flute and like glass shards too. Does it look like he had potions or something before?
Well, there's a knapsack. So you see a knapsack, but
Okay.
that's
I'll peek inside the knapsack. I'm on it.
Okay.
okay. So as you open the knapsack, you do see a potion in there, and it looks like it's relatively unscathed. It's dusty, but it looks like in fine shape. And you also see a wand in the backpack, and you also find a note, and the note looks like this. Give me one sec.
Ooh.
So there is the note you find on the body. So I will put the items that you found in the party sheet, and you also, as you're ruffling through the black pack, you find an odd black key.
The throne of
It looks about 1 inch by 6 inches, but you see a key there.
Okay, back.
And that is interesting because that, as you kind of look past the body, and there's a little what it appears to be it's not really a wall. It kind of looks like a wall. But you do see in the top north end what looks like a strange door.
All right, so I'll take the key and see if it works in the door. By the way,
give me a second.
With the wand, not having any interest to me, I probably waded through the knapsack and just tossed some of that stuff out on the ground.
All right. Gotcha. All right, I put the stuff this in the backpack, the wand, and so forth in your party sheet. And so, yeah, this door it's black. It's kind of it's almost glistening, but you do see a keyhole, and as you put it in, the door kind of transforms into this transparent, ethereal mist. So you can, it's kind of dark on the other side, but you can kind of see through it. And it looks like it opens up into a large room, but it's kind of hard to see into the room. But it's almost like the old Stargate. You see kind of a transparent mist now in front of you that used to be the door.
So, I think we killed the wolves, guys, but there's a door over here.
That's a wild-looking door. Anybody want to go through?
Henzo's gonna toss a rock through. See if
Okay.
anything happens.
You do that, and it kind of, you can hear it, and you can just see it a bit in there, and it bounces in there. You can kind of hear it clattering around a bit.
I mean, it looks fun. Henzo will step through.
Hold
All
on,
right.
laddie. I can send the skeleton in there. And I point the skeleton in the direction of the room.
Okay.
So so you step into the room, and this is what you see. I don't know if anybody else is following you.
Yeah,
But for now-
Darkmoon will follow, yep.
Okay.
Yep, I will too.
I was trying to get the skeleton to go in there first before if it was a trap or not.
All right, and Gamelon, are you following too?
Well, I wanted them to stop. I wanted to send the skeleton in there just in case it was a trap.
All right.
We yelled back like we're falling hundreds of feet.
Nice.
Oh no!
And as you guys kind of get in here, you notice the ceilings are about 20 feet tall, so all around you.
Come on, Boney, we gotta save him.
Nice. And you start hearing an interesting sound. Kind of, you're not quite sure what it sounds like, but it almost sounds like some loud snoring.
Can I perceive where it is coming from?
You can. It's coming from kind of the eastern part of the wall, as best you can tell.
Does
Boney,
everybody
go
else
check
hear
it out.
that?
Say again. Henzo, I heard.
I was just saying to the party, does everybody else hear that?
Somebody sawing logs, yep.
Yep.
And Boney, go check it out.
Okay, so Boney goes up here, but Boney can't really tell you anything, can he? He's up there in front of the door.
I mean, they know the language that they knew in death, but they can't speak to you. So,
All right, so are you going to keep this? Do you want me to pull the skeleton and get a token for it, or?
yeah, because I cast it animate dead, and it's a skeleton for 24 hours. It obeys my commands.
Sounds like we're bringing
All right,
it
1 second.
along.
Figured it would be a joke at first, but I said I might as well use it.
All right, so he goes up and he sees something. I don't know that he can really tell you anything, but he's kind of pointing at you that there's something on this door that looks interesting to him.
I'll go look and see what it is.
Enzo's gonna skirt the room up to the door.
Okay.
So did you make Boney walk straight from where?
I did. I didn't know how you wanted to do that, so.
I just wanted to make sure because I mean, like, if he walks straight and no traps happen,
Nope.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
So as you, go ahead.
I was just
Go ahead.
gonna say, from here, can I see the door well?
You can, and this is what you see. I'll share it with all of you, but you see a door, and you kind of realize now that the sounds you're hearing is coming from the door, and you see the face of a snoring old bald dwarf. It's just literally materialized on the door, and it's part of the door, and chiseled in the stone above the door is the symbol that you see in the image I just shared with you.
Okay.
It's not my Uncle Clem, is it?
Don't think it's Uncle Clem.
Darkoon is, with his torch mounted in his helmet, is going to walk up and say, "Speak, friend, and enter." Oh.
Well, as you kind of go up and you guys are shuffling around and speaking to each other, you kind of see the dwarf. All of a sudden, he kind of blinks, shakes his head, and looks like he's just kind of waking up. And he. Oh, hold on 1 second. And he says, "What? Who in the blazes of you? No doubt you think you're fierce adventurers who will make it to the throne of bone. Good luck with that. I'll be your first challenge. Let's see what you Nimrods have got." And then he kind of looks at you, Darkoon, and he says, "Woo-wee, now those are some pretty fancy sissy boots."
Sissy boots, okay. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm okay with him.
He just kind of laughs.
The throne of bone. What is that?
Could Boney sit on it?
Throne of bone, you'll find out if you can make it through this, which, from the likes of you, is not very likely.
What more can you tell me of this place?
You need to pass me to find out more. Prove yourselves worthy. Give me something.
Here's a berry, and I shove it in his mouth.
He kind of tries to open his mouth, and it just kind of hits against the wall. He's not really there, so he says, "Alas, I have long since left my body. I can't eat anything anymore. But if you have some ale, I'd love that."
Oh, dwarves always carry ale.
And he just smiles. He definitely can't. You can tell he can't eat or drink anymore.
Okay, I'd like to investigate the door more closely.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, other than what you see there, you can't. You investigate, you look, and you feel like you've done a pretty solid investigation. You don't see anything else.
Fair enough.
So Lilm will go stand right in front of the door there, put her hands on her hips, and say, "Open, says me."
He looks at you and gets this real sarcastic look on his face, and he says, "Seriously?"
Hey, I thought I'd try all the tropes.
And he says to you, "The answer is right in front of you."
Is there a handle on the door?
There is not.
Can you share that picture again, please?
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Yeah, the door.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Aye.
Aye, aye, Captain. He says, "I is not always what it seems. Some of you should know that."
What is your name, dwarf?
My name is Hassenbach.
Hassenbach.
He starts humming a song that you guys can't really quite. You're not really sure what it is, but it's something like, "Doo doo 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 doo. Is it getting better?
So on the note, it says he must say it. So I'm not sure if that helps us.
Or do you feel the same?
And if it's right in front of us, it's got to be I, but he keeps saying I, so it's weird.
1.
And he laughs and says, well, now that took you longer than expected. And the door opens.
The Roman numeral.
This is
All right.
the Middle Ages, so they would have had him too.
Go ahead, Boney. Oh, how far can a skeleton move?
I think 25 or 30. You should be able to open. Can you open it on the combat tracker? It's green. I put him in there, so 30 feet.
Nope. Okay, 30 feet, that's all I need.
Okay, so he gets to
Open
no
the
door.
door.
And again, can the skeleton open the door?
You can do whatever I tell him to do.
No, I know. I just didn't. I guess he opens the door, and this is what you see.
Well, technically, it's up to you if you want it.
No, it's fine. I'm totally good with that. So you see in the center of the room, standing on a 5-foot-tall pedestal, is a grand-looking longsword. And this thing is just gleaming. It's beautiful. It's sparkling. Even in the dark, it looks like it's like catching light from something. It looks very polished. In each corner of the room, you see a suit of polished armor. And the armor to the back of the room is larger than the armor closest to you.
Henzo will step into the room.
Okay.
I just want to take a look at the armor. It's just a gleaming suit of armor.
It is, and as you get this square, everyone can roll initiative as things in the room begin to animate, and this sword starts to fly in the air, and these things look ready to attack you. Lilm, once again, you have the initiative. Nice 20.
She is a ranger.
Oh, Gamblon, there we go. All right.
So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark,
You got it.
and I am going for animated armor. Oh no, I'm going for Helmed Horror 4.
You got it. You got a clean shot. Oh, actually, I guess I'll give that to you at -2. Just shooting through. You're shooting through the skeleton and Darkoon in the doorway, unless you move in.
I was going to say, do I take a penalty for passing through them on my way through the door?
You would just have to do double move is all, unless you have a special feat that allows you to pass. But
Well,
it just takes double your movement.
I am small.
Yeah,
And I ignore difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's an interesting one then, I guess, because halflings can move through. I guess I'll let you. I'll say you can move through freely then.
In
I
any
don't know
case, if I'm just going through the doorway, I have plenty of distance.
Absolutely.
So.
I could always throw you, Lem.
Uh-oh, we're already getting to the tossing.
Where is Hunter's Mark? Sorry about that. It took me too long to find Hunter's Mark.
Oh, no problem. Ah, that's a miss.
That's okay. It's the first round of combat, so I'm going to take 3 tries at it.
Wow, very nice. And that's a hit. And you kind of see the arrow, it seems to sink into it, but not very far, and it kind of pops out after it. You think he might have damaged it a bit, but not that much. The last one misses and goes flying above his head, or his armored head.
And I will retreat back into the hallway.
Okay. Darkoon.
All right, I'm going to move into there and attack armor 8.
You got it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice hit.
You slam into it, and you feel like that. You can hear a distinct crunch, and you think that did full damage.
All right, as a bonus action, I'll swing at it again with my other hand.
Okay. Wow, immediately put it critical. Very nice.
And I'll use my extra attack, my final attack.
That's a miss.
That'll be my turn. I'm going to stay here to protect the team. Monk, run behind me. After you attack.
All right, he moves there, and he
Wow.
he pulls out this long sword, this huge long sword, and swings it at you, and he hits, and then and hits again.
Uh-oh.
And the armor in front of you tries to slam you.
This is not good.
If he can target you. There we go. And he hits. And he does the same thing again because it was so much fun to begin with. And he hits again. Wow. That DM dice mod really works. Right. And Helm Horror. Just kidding. Just kidding. And the Helm Horror 6 comes up to Henzo. And he swings his long sword. And hits. Swings it again at him. And misses. All right, Henzo, you are up.
Okay, how did we decide we were going to do disarm again? Just an attack.
I believe so. I'm going to pull it up again on your...
Because I'd like to try to take this guy's greatsword from him.
Yeah, so if I remember right, so you are going to roll... What I don't remember, though, is you need to roll a strength.
Strength
Let's
or
see if
can-
I get this.
You can look up disarm. It's on the fighter's superiority dice under I think it's champion. It's built into the fighter's class. You can look it up
Okay.
on there.
Hold on.
And I get to do it at advantage.
Okay, I'm looking... are you saying... Here we go. Disarming attack. It's not on it. Damn it. All right. So yeah, go ahead and do it at... Why do you do it at advantage? Oh, here it is. I got
That's
it.
the feat.
Yep, gotcha. Go for it. And then I'll oppose it with him after you roll.
So am I rolling like a dex check or just to attack?
To attack.
It looks to me like it's a dex check. All right, and then he rolls his... And so you definitely successfully take away his longsword. Very nice.
Okay. And then, like, do I toss it or do I have it in my hands?
That's a good question. I guess I'll say that you can do either. You can hold on to it if you want, or you can drop it. So right now you have control of it.
I
Nice.
am not proficient with it, so I will throw it across the room, all the way to the north as far as I can.
All right. So it lands with a clatter up against that wall.
Okay, and then I will take my attack.
That's a nice hit. And again, you feel like you did a little bit of damage to it, but not what you would expect.
Okay, and then I'll do my unarmed strike. I will expel a key point to get another unarmed strike.
Okay.
And I also intend to be knocking him prone.
All right, so you missed with your attack, even with a 19.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, Henzo, one thing I just looked up while you were doing that, it looks like the disarm should be an attack roll, so we'll just remember that in the future, but it's fine the way we played it. But
Okay.
so this sword comes flying at you and swings itself. It misses. And the skeleton, I don't know if it moves with you or if it has its own roll, Gamelon, do you know?
It's a bonus action for me.
But is its initiative the same as you, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to change it. All right. So you guys both go.
Yeah,
Or
I'm just going.
you go and you.
Because I can command this. I don't have to tell it. I can mentally command it, but I'm just telling the skeleton to go grab that flying sword and use it as a weapon.
Okay.
So, Boney, go grab that sword and help Renzo.
So if you do that, you're going to take an opportunity attack from the flying sword and the helmed horror 4 because it's up against the wall. But you can certainly do that.
Not this flying sword right here?
No. Remember? Oh, the flying. Wait, the flying sword is in the air. I mean, what?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get Boney to grab it.
The flying sword. Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
I thought you were going to grab the sword that was clattered against the wall, so I misunderstood you.
No. Yeah, I'm just going to have to tell Boney to grab that flying sword and try to use it as a weapon, see if he can.
Okay, so I guess roll an attack roll, or if you're trying to grab it, I guess it's kind of like a grapple, so roll a strength check.
So what's the skeleton's strength?
It is 10.
So there's no positives to that, so I'll
Nope.
just use my strength rate then, I guess, without
Okay.
the plus. Nope, he didn't make it.
No. So it dodges out of the way of your grabbing
He's just
attack.
gonna keep trying to do that because that's the command I gave him.
Okay.
So just follow the command until you tell him to do something else.
All right, so Gamelon, that was your bonus action, so you've got your full action left.
Move up here. You all look like you could use a little help.
Quit your Yakendorf and get to smashing.
Not that kind of dwarf.
So you blessed the party, or at least 3 of you?
Yep, I blessed the rest of them. All those guys.
Yep, got it. All right, Lilm, you are up.
All right. As I move, I'm going to trade my short bow for my sword,
Got it.
and then run to be here. I think I can.
You can. I put a token to signify the sword is up against the wall, just so I remember. But yep, you're there. Now, What, are you disengaged? Are you, because you would take an attack of opportunity from the flying sword, it looks like, based on the way you went?
I guess I was trying to pass through the corner of Gamelon's square, but sure.
Well, I'm sorry, the corner. Because
He's talking about the flying sword below the skeleton.
Yeah, I was too. But if I passed angling through, because hold up, I'll just back up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to see how you did it.
So if I was here and I passed through Gamelon's square to get there, do I pass through a square that is in range of the flying sword?
Well, I mean, I guess the only path I can see is going through, that middle square. You're going to pass through it. So even if you pass through Gamelon's, you're going to have to go through that middle square. Yeah, fair. That's the only thing.
Fair.
Okay. So I will move you there. He'll take an attack at you. If I can find him.
That Boney doesn't have a reaction. Block that, Boney!
And he misses. Excellent.
Sweet. And I will swing on Helmed Horror 4 then.
Okay. Ah, darn it, it's a miss.
Well, multi-attack, I'll try again.
Did you roll damage?
I'm sorry?
Oh, nothing. No, I misread the chat box.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I did. I wasn't trying to.
I just saw the D4 and was confused. I forgot we got Bless.
Yeah, even with Bless, I'm not going to hit this guy.
Yeah, it's a miss. Darn it.
I can only do so much.
Okay, Darkoon is going to try to take out Armor 8. But I'm going to use my bonus action second wind first.
Okay, you got it. And it looks like Nameless is just waking up and thought he somehow missed the time, so he might pop in a bit. But there you go, very nice.
And I'll attack him.
And you miss.
And I'll use my Warhammer. Oh, I already used my bonus action, so I don't get my second attack, because I use that for the second wind, but I do get an extra attack.
Yes, you do. Yep, absolutely.
Attack.
And that is a hit. 23 hits.
I'll apply my precision attack.
All right, and the enemy daughter goes down in a heap.
And I will, is Action Surge a bonus action, or can I take that at any time?
Should say it right in the ability.
I'm looking at it right now. Actually, it's not. It's just a. Yeah, you can use it.
All right, and it says you can take a regular action and a possible bonus action, so I should be able to use my 2 weapons.
Yeah, so you get all 3 attacks again.
Very nice. That's a hit. Now, did you have it targeted?
Oh, you know what? I didn't.
That's okay. That's Helm Horror 4.
Yeah, I'll target him now. You want me to drag it on him?
I got it. But you can, I put it on, and he did. You don't think that took full damage, but it did do a little bit.
Second hand here.
So you're using a battle axe and a warhammer?
Yeah,
I think it's an axe. Oh, you're using both?
I got 2 weapons, 1 in each hand, so I'm not sure how he set it up.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I didn't realize you had that because you'd have to have 2 light weapons to do that. I'm not sure. I can talk to him when he gets back on, but I'm not sure.
He has the feat dual welder, so he can use it as a martial weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 is bludgeoning, the second one's the warhammer, I bet, and the first one's the battle axe because that does slashing. So here comes the warhammer. And I'll use my extra attack with the battle axe.
Very nice hit.
That'll be my turn.
So Tebow, before we move on, Tebow, what's the feat that gives him the ability to do that?
Should be dual welder.
Because he's got two-weapon fighting, but that doesn't...
Two-weapon fighting is his fighting style.
Right.
A feat is the dual welder feat, which gives him the ability to use martial weapons.
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to ask. I just don't see it on his character sheet. So if that's what he took, that's fine, but I don't see it.
Okay,
so
then he can't use martial weapons unless he has something that gives it to him.
Yeah, he took the mobile feat, so when he jumps in, I might have to ask him about that. But all right, Helm Tor 4 is going to swing still at what's in front of him. He's going to try to swing his longsword at Dakun. And he misses the first one. And he misses the second one. Helmed Horror 6, I guess he's going to... What is he going to do? He's going to disengage. He's going to run up and grab his sword. And that's all he can do.
Which path did he take? Is he going to get an upshot from...
He disengaged.
Got it. Got
Okay,
it. He disengaged.
Fair enough.
And Henzo, you are up though. You're flanking the flying sword.
I guess I will try to swing my quarterstaff at the sword then.
Sorry, I didn't see the swing. I don't know if you swung yet.
No, I was trying to get my combat tracker back.
Oh, okay. So, Yurash, if you're good, we're going to keep it. I mean, Nameless agreed to just let you, since we've gotten in here a little ways, rather than disrupt things. If you're good, we'll just keep playing the way we are.
It would be better if I could cut out, so if you can't come in, that would be good. I've got a barbecue extended family at my house, so I have to set some things up. But if I can stay until 11, if I need to, Pacific time.
All right, I just messaged him again.
Okay, that one hits.
Yep, it does. And you definitely think that did full damage.
Okay, I'm going to expend another Kai point to Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Very nice.
Can I knock a flying sword prone?
Yes, you believe it or not, I know you would think that it's immune, but if you're allowed to try that, then I can do my saving throw. Is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
Strength or dex?
Dex.
So they got a 10, I assume it's prone?
It is prone.
Yeah, it seems odd this actually happened in the other game. Seems odd that you can knock it prone.
Now the skeleton can try to grab it.
That's what I was going to say. Can the skeleton pick it up off the ground now?
Oh, it's turn next, so.
Ah, darn it.
Is there anything else you can do, Henzo?
No, that is everything.
All right. If you can pass, then I'll. All right. All right. So it dusts itself off and spins its half its moo, getting off the ground, and then it swings at Henzo. And it misses. Now the skeleton is up. And it can do the same thing?
I'm just going to tell it to come to attack with the sword this time.
Okay.
Do you have the sheet?
The skeleton?
Mhm. There you go.
And let me know when you have it hotkeyed and I'll close it.
I have it hotkeyed.
Cool.
Oh, it has a short sword already.
And you hit. And this sword breaks apart and clatters to the ground. You can certainly move. I'm passing you because I don't think you can pass an NPC. The turn.
Oh no, that was the skeleton's turn. I'm doing my turn now.
No, I know. I just passed it because I don't think you can pass the turn of the
Oh
skeleton.
I can't pass it. Yeah, I'll just attack this guy right now.
And Yosh, Nameless will be in. He's just kind of getting himself ready.
All right, sounds good. I've got plenty of time. So.
All right, did a little bit of damage to it. Lilm.
All right, well, I'm going to try with the sword on this guy again.
Okay.
Should be at +2 with the flanking.
Yes, it will.
Cool.
And that's a hit. Yay! Solid damage too. Very nice, but did resist some.
And because I hit, I'm going to add Fury of the Small.
Yep, you got it. Very nice.
And then take my second swing at it.
Ah, that one missed.
Okay, I'm gonna chip away at Horror 4 +2.
Okay. Nice hit.
Take my bonus attack with my other hand.
Okay. And it looks like you did get that feat, so I think that is right. All right. Nice hit. Chipping away.
And my extra attack.
Nice hit.
That should do it.
All right. So this guy is going to keep doing what he's been doing, and he's swinging at Darkun. And he misses. Swings again. Misses again. Helmed Horror comes down, and he finally has his sword back. He's going to swing at the goblin. And he misses his first one. Hits the second time. All right. Right, Henzo is up.
Okay, I am going to.
And Lil, do you still have Hunter's Mark on? Oh, it's blessed. Never. Oh yeah, you do have Hunter's Mark on you, don't you?
I believe I have Hunter's Mark as well.
Okay, and you passed your concentration save, FYI.
Awesome.
So Henzo, you're up. I have the automatic roll feature, so it automatically rolls, which is good because I always forget.
Yeah, me too.
I was wondering why it rolled. I'm like, what is it rolling for? I forgot about Hunter's Mark. All right, Henzo, so yep, you're definitely flanking and get your +2.
Okay, I'm going to try to take his sword again.
And he says, no, not my sword. And you missed.
Okay.
So you try to grab it and you can't.
Okay, and I'll just do my second attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
My unarmed strike.
Very nice. That looks like it did full damage to it.
Okay, and then I will expend another key point to Flurry of Blows.
Dang, monks get a lot of attacks at 6th level.
Oh yeah. I'm also burning through all my points, though.
And just remember what I said in the front end, not a whole lot of resting. That's a hit.
Yeah, I think he gets some at short rests.
I do.
That's cool. Very nice.
Okay, and then it also has to make a dex save to not go prone.
And it's prone.
Very good.
He drops to the ground. Skeleton is up.
He will attack the Hound Horror.
Okay. And it's a miss.
I will attack the Hound Horror.
Okay, sounds good. And you hit. Oh, and it's still standing. It's not dead yet.
Oh, I'm not a fighter, I'm a luck.
All right, Lil.
Short sword again.
Okay. Nope. No, not this time. Dang. Missed.
Yeah, this is the way I normally play with.
Well, these guys are, as you can tell, have very high AC. So, Darkoon, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to move to here and attack the prone with my melee.
Good call. All right. And you hit. Oh, no, it's a miss. Dang it. 19.
Okay, I'll use
thought
my
it was
bonus.
Okay. A lot of dice, and that's a hit. 31 usually hits.
And I'll take my second attack.
That's a hit.
34.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
All right. So 4 is just going to keep doing what he's doing. He hits. Hits again. And you make your concentration, if you had anything you were concentrating on, which you probably didn't. And this guy attacks Lilm. And he hits with disadvantage because he forgot to get up. Wait, was he the one that was prone? Yeah, it was. Okay. And you make your concentration save. And then he's going to get up and use half his move. And he hits again. And you succeed again. So, still have Hunter's Mark, and Henzo, you're up.
Alright, I will just swing at the guy in front of me.
Cool. And you hit.
And unarmed strike.
Hit again. Yeah, it did solid. Heavy damage, nice max damage.
Okay, and then for my second attack.
That's a miss.
Miss. Okay, and that will be all.
All right, Skeleton. That's a miss. Game along. That's a miss.
I should just throw the berry at him.
All right, Lilma's up.
All right, another couple swings at him.
All right. Miss. Dang it. Miss again.
All right, well, I will use my bonus action to disengage this time.
Got it.
And back up.
It looks like Nameless is coming in, so go ahead, Darkoon, take this one, and then we can switch it over afterwards.
All right, quick question. Can I step between those two and this?
Absolutely.
I'll attack number 6.
Did you roll with it? The +2? Oh, you did. Okay. And you hit. Nice. Solid damage.
And my bonus attack.
Very nice.
And my extra attack.
Man, hit them all.
Minimum damage.
All right, so Nameless, I don't know if you can hear us, or we can't hear you. I saw your...
I hear you.
Okay, there you are.
Okay.
Good.
Hello, good morning,
Yep,
y'all.
yep. Good morning.
So I'll release
Morning.
Darkoon.
Okay. Yeah, if you release him... Thanks for coming in, Urash, and playing for a while. I
Yes.
really appreciate that.
Thank
Good
you,
time.
Yosh.
Good time. Oh, certainly.
So I got to go in and release him. Okay, so now you should be able to grab him, Nameless.
All right, one sec.
Have a good game, everyone.
Thanks, Urash. All right, man. Have a good one.
Josh.
Have fun at your barbecue.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
you guys
man.
too. Happy
Right,
Labor
so-
Day.
The horror is going to swing at Darkoon. And misses, and he's going to swing again. And hits. Minimum damage.
Can I
Is
repost?
Darkoon concentrating on anything? He's not. Okay.
Can I,
Can you do what?
Hold on, I'm bringing up my character. Repost.
Okay, what does that do? And yeah.
Superior die, and it lets me... Or no, when a creature misses you on a melee attack. He hit me.
Okay,
Never mind.
okay. All right, Helmtor 4 is going to swing at... Who is he going to swing? He's going to swing at Gamelon. They've been picking on Darkoon. He wants to swing at her. And he misses with the first one. Hits the second. And he fails his con save, so I've got to take off Bless. Actually, it all came off as it should, so it's already removed automatically.
Already moved it from everything. That's nice.
Yep, it's nice. Helmtor... Wait, didn't we already...
Tor 4 attacked me. Now you're doing 6.
Okay. But I think he already... You know what? I'm going to do one attack, because I think I gave him one too many. He's going to tackle him once. Uh-oh, he crits.
How is he attacking Lilum?
Ah, she's gone. You're right. Should have been Henzo, so we knew that. No crit. Woohoo! Thank you for noticing that. He does hit. All right, Henzo is up.
Okay. I guess I'll just swing at the one in front of me still.
Okay. And it's a miss.
Would that have been a hit with a +2?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go for my unarmed strike.
And that's a hit.
And my second attack.
And that's a miss.
And I guess that's all I will do.
All right, Skeleton.
Come on, Bodie!
And Boney just misses. Almost hits, but he just can't do it. All right, Gamelon.
Camelon is going to...
Very nice. Now, I'm not sure you could have done that, but because you already used your bonus action.
Well, my bonus action is still free because the skeleton's just using. Keeps doing the same thing all the time.
Okay, so you don't have to actually do that with your bonus action?
I don't have to keep commanding.
Okay.
Unless I give him a new command.
Perfect.
Because he'll just keep doing the same thing until.
Okay. No, I didn't. I thought it was bonus.
And yeah, then my main action will just attack him.
All right.
Well, let me target everybody else first. Don't want to attack everybody.
Your friends appreciate that.
Probably a miss.
Miss.
Oh, let me move up one.
Okay. All right, Lilm, go for it. Your bow has a lot more pluses to it.
It sure does. I assume, though, at range, I don't get the flanking bonus.
Correct. And it would be -2 to shoot through Darkoon, or you could just helm or 6. You have a clean shot.
No, but I will run around because I think.
Okay.
I think I can get line on him from here.
Yeah, definitely. Ah, yes. Oh my gosh, miss again. Just barely.
I forgot to activate my blessed healer, so since I healed everybody, I get 5 hit points back. Because...
Okay. All right, Darkoon.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm still trying to wake up, so be patient with me. A little bit slow this morning still. Don't have the coffee in me yet. Let's see. So after number 6, with the main hand attack. Let's see, I'll do the Warhammer side. I don't know if you saw on my character sheet the difference between my battle axe / Warhammer.
Yep.
One side's the other. Okay. Gonna hit him with the bludgeoning side.
And you hit.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do bonus action. Go ahead and take another swing off him.
And that's a miss.
And my extra attack, take one more swing at him.
Another miss.
Another miss.
These guys have high AC.
Doesn't like me. He's mad at me for being late. Alright, let's go ahead and pass.
Alright, he's going to swing away. Gamelon, he misses. Swings again and hits. 146 is going to swing again. Misses. And hits.
If you want the berry that bad, you could have just asked for it.
Henzo's up.
Okay.
That's a hit. Oh, minimum damage, God. That's a hit.
Minimum damage again.
Woo! But it puts him down. And he falls in the heap.
Okay. And I'll take my second attack at number 4.
Okay.
Darkoon looks at his.
That's a hit.
Looks at Renzo with a sullied look, and then looks down at his hands with his hammers in there.
Very nice. Solid hit.
Okay.
All right, Skeleton. Do something, man. You even got a not advantage, but +2. Oh, and he hits!
Finally, Boney, you did
And the
something.
skeleton puts him away. Very nice.
Good job, Boney.
All right, and you don't see other than the door to the east, which you see after you take down the last helmed horror. You see the familiar face of the dwarf that materializes on the door. So, Darkoon, just briefly, you guys came into a cave. You found the body of what appears to be the bard that was at the house of the couple that you were trying to clear out the cave of from some wolves that were attacking his cows. You found a key. You come into this dungeon, and this dwarf face has been appearing and insulting you on these doors as you guys have been moving through this level of the dungeon.
Alrighty.
So is there anything left from these guys, like that flying sword? Is there still a nice sword lying there, or is it disintegrated?
Broken half.
Yeah, it's broken. I mean, there's certainly a regular long swords from these animated armors, but that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those and then thrust it at the skeleton. Like, just hand it to him, not thrust it at him.
Okay, wait. All right. Yeah, that's fine. And it's up to the skeleton if he wants to accept it, but yeah.
What is it, a longsword?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll take it because he's using a short sword.
Yeah.
What are the bonuses?
It's like an animated scabbard.
All right, 1 sec.
Oh, you're changing it. Cool.
All right. Skelly now has a longsword.
Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna eat my good berry.
Okay, go for it.
You get a whole 1 hit point back.
And I'm full.
Mm-hmm. Might I suggest we take a little nap right real quick, like maybe a short rest?
I could take a 15-minute respite.
Good, then I can take 10 minutes to cast this prayer of healing.
Maybe we should go back in the hallway where this insulting door won't, keep chattering on and on.
Yeah, I do get tired of dwarven blabber.
Sure.
Darkoon knows Dwarven. I don't know if he's talking in Dwarvish or Common.
So is everybody going to go into the hallway?
Yeah, we're going to go in the hallway and then we're
Okay.
going to take a short rest. So
All right.
Cast prayer of healing.
Okay, we do that. Let me apply the short rest. It's uneventful. And you guys can roll hit dice as you'd like.
Everybody gets another 12 hit points back.
Birds chirping as you're resting. All right. You guys feel much
That
better.
is a nice sound effect, that one. A little loud, but
Tony's standing guard in there.
All right.
Excellent. Let's go see what that damn door wants.
Another dumb question like this one would probably be 2.
That's a trick
So
question. This one is 3.
As Henzo gets up to you, he says, "Nice show. Maybe I was wrong about you fancy adventurers, but we'll have to see. And you may pass." So the door, you can kind of hear a click, and you do see a handle on the door, a lever. And he kind of disappears. His face disappears.
Okay, I will open the door.
Check the traps first!
I open the door.
You open it to a hallway. and another door at the end, but no face. And let's see, just Darko, so you have it. You guys found this note on the body of the bard before you came into the dungeon, just so you have that.
Okay.
Oh, and I gave you a lit torch, and Urash mounted it to your helmet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you're the only one that doesn't have dark vision, and the goblin can see pretty much forever.
Yep.
All right, so you have the door in front of you.
I will open it.
Okay, you open it, and it opens into a very, very large room. And at first glance, it kind of looks to you like the room is empty. But then you notice on the north and south wall, you see a large, intricate mural of a serpent painted on each side of the wall. And the serpent is orange with white stripes running down their backs. And their tongues are extended as if they're trying to catch the scent of prey. And both of the heads seem to be pointing towards the door, the other door on the east side.
What did that note say about snakes that they know?
The serpent knows.
What does he know?
Can I go in and closely examine the one on this side?
So you do that, and as you get up there and look at it, Lilm, you notice that there are actually 5 small tiles in each of these serpents, and the tiles begin at the tail and end at the tip of the tongue, and there are actually 5 of them. So I just tried to share a note with you guys. Did you guys see that?
Yep.
And I'm just trying to signify there's 5 sections, 5 different tiles. So they're literally jutting out just a bit from the wall.
The nose knows. So let's push the nose or pull the nose.
It's up to you guys. She's up on the top one, and so it's up to her what she wants to do. But
it's as good a guess as any. So yeah, let's nose.
Okay, as you do that, you hear a faint click, and the nose stays depressed, so it stays pushed in where you are.
Okay.
Same thing on this side? Is there like the same tiles?
There is. So you do the same thing down there?
I will also push the nose.
And you hear another click, and that stays depressed. And as you do that, Lilm and Henzo, you can actually see the dwarf materialize again on the door. And he kind of has this look on his face that's a little bit disgusted. And as he materializes, he says, "Yeah, I didn't think that one was too tough either. I told them that, but nobody listens to me. Come on, you darn wussies, let's keep moving."
Okay, my fantasy grounds just crashed, so I'll be back in a second.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So who created these questions and quests? I'm asking the door that.
Yeah, no. And he looks at you and he says, "You might find out if you get to the end, which I still have my doubts about."
Well, obviously a dwarf didn't.
And why do you say that?
Because they're too easy.
Ah, you're a smart one, aren't you?
Yes.
And he kind of his face disappears, and it's back to a normal door with a lever on it.
So, assuming the lever's at about head height for me, I'll reach up and, pull down on the handle.
Excellent. You do that, Lilman, and obviously, since you can see so far, you see all the way into the next room. And from where you are, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like the tiles that are a little bit more white and outlined, that actually looks like it's a cutout in the floor. And there are no tiles there. It looks like literally it's just a blackness. It looks like it literally is just a cutout in that floor.
Okay, I would like to move up to the what looks like the edge of the wall here and see if I can peer around the corner.
And you do that, and it kind of opens up into about a 25 by 25 foot room, or actually about 30 feet, excuse me. And nothing else remarkable other than the floor, sorry.
Guys, it looks like there's a big drop-off hole in here. Be careful where you step.
And the rest of the party does not answer. I'm just kidding.
They must have gotten eaten in that last
The
room.
door shuts and Lilm's by herself. No, I'm just kidding.
I was actually having a conversation with Boney.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I was talking to my friend in my room.
Totally happened to me in the last one shot. The door closed and I was all by myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, when you ran down the Goblin Fortress.
Uh-huh.
Boney, protect Lim.
Perfect AoE formation.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
it is. Or a good lightning bolt.
Oh no,
That's right.
the fireball comes out of the
So I'll go up to the edge and try to peer down into the hole.
So as you look down, and sorry, Henzo, if you weren't done, but as you look down into it, yes, you can see that it's a 25-foot drop straight down into what appears to be a room that it doesn't look too dissimilar to the one you're in, but you don't see any other way to get down there other than dropping down 25 feet, excuse me.
Henzo jumps.
Okay.
monk.
So you jump down. Is there anything that allows you to avoid falling damage?
Yes, I get to avoid 5 times my monk level damage.
Okay. So you jump down, and you feel like you probably would have taken damage if it wasn't for that. And you find yourself in a room very similar to this one. So I'll show you that in a bit while we kind of play out what the others are going to do.
I look for the biggest pebble I can find and drop it on Renzo's head.
And he dexterously dives out of the way.
Actually, I got an ability that I can catch ranged attacks. So.
Uh-oh. Now you gotta throw it back at him.
I wasn't throwing it at him. I was just dropping it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
what do the rest of you want to do?
Lilm is 55 pounds. Would you catch me?
I could try.
All right. So Lem do you want to kind of drop down to him?
I would then.
I'm sorry. You would?
Oh yes.
Okay. Henzo, give me I guess an acrobatics or an athletics check.
I will absolutely take the acrobatics.
That's fine. All right. So you catch the falling goblin and just kind of little oomph, but no damage, and she's just fine. So now we have 2 of you on the bottom floor. What about Gamelon, Darkur, and Boney?
Is there anywhere to tie a rope to?
I mean, I guess the only thing, yeah, I mean, it depends on how long the rope is. I mean, you have the door, but otherwise there's really not much in this room to tie it to, unless you tell me, what else
50
you can
feet
think
of rope.
Okay.
So would I be able to tie it to the door and reach it down there?
Yeah, that's going to be, you'll be able to go 10, 20.
Yeah, that's exactly
30.
50 feet, because you said it's 20 feet down, right?
25 feet down, but that's fine. You can get it down with a 5-foot drop, so you could do that. Yeah, you could tie the rope off. Okay.
And I will say, Boney, climb down.
Does Boney have enough hand? I guess I'll let him do that.
You want to do it?
I know. I guess I'll say he kind of wraps all of his bones around and kind of slides down there like a fire pole.
Right. So
So
you
he
can
slides down, little climb.
Darken's back.
Nice. All right. So
And I climb down too.
And all right. So as you guys do that, 1 second, you all arrive at this room here. 1 second.
Got awful quiet. Did I lose him? Hope not. Ah,
You all can move yourselves. It's just so this is a room now on the second level. You see kind of a familiar hallway that leads to another door.
is that face there?
Not from where you are. You don't see anything.
As good as my vision is, you'd think I'd see something.
Well, I mean, you don't see anything right now. I guess is what I should have restated that. He's not on the door right now.
Do I see anything interesting about this room? You know, more murals or anything?
You don't. Nope. It's just nondescript rooms. I mean, it's crumbling a little bit and same 20-foot tall ceilings, but nothing remarkable.
Does everybody see my token that like disappeared?
Your token disappeared? Hold on 1 second. Gamelon.
Like
Well-
I was trying to move it and it went transparent.
You're still on for me. I don't know.
I still see you beside the goblin.
Yep, me too.
It's transparent for me, so I can't move it. And
Okay.
Renzo went transparent too.
Renzo did?
Yep.
Okay.
I got an action planned. That's like a movement. That's about it.
Yeah, but your whole token went transparent.
Okay, well, give me 1 second. Let me improve these moves and see if I might need to take you off and put you back.
My name is Renzo, and my favorite color is clear.
All right, so let's see. So it's just Henzo and Gamelon, you, and that's it?
Yep. We're the only two that are clear. And I can't even touch my token.
Is that better?
Yep, yeah, now I can see it.
Oh, now I'm gone. Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
am.
just wanted to. So does everybody else see everybody and no more transparent nonsense?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Excellent.
There's a red circle around Darkoon, but
Yeah, I think.
My life.
Yeah.
It's his
Right.
lamp.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the door, no face on the door. It just looks like a normal door.
All right, caution to the wind. I open the door.
And Boney protectively stands in front of Limp.
Oh, you know I'm going to keep running ahead, right?
I told him to protect
I love
him.
it.
To try to keep up with you.
And as you run into the room, or at least open the door and get into the room, so you notice a large, grotesque creature stands swaying in the center of the room. Its head's kind of down, and at first it doesn't seem to notice you. But you notice that the body's covered in stitched patchwork pieces of flesh, and one leg is a little bit shorter and darker than the other. Slowly, the creature raises its head, looks at you, and begins to limp towards you, and everyone can roll initiative.
Of course we can.
My favorite thing. Still have negative stage.
Woohoo! Gotta love that. My dice just don't like me.
All right. Lil, man, look at Lil's always at the top.
Well, she gets advantage on her initiatives.
Oh, it is advantage. I missed that. No wonder. That makes sense.
Yeah, it helps.
It does. Now, at least I'm not like Rob. Does he still do the shuffling initiative during the session or during the battles?
I think he stopped doing that.
I think he did too. Okay, but you are up, and you don't need to worry about moving through your character friends here.
I will move through the door to about here.
Gotcha.
Hunter's Mark is bonus action, or do I still have it from before?
It lasts for what, an hour?
But we're rested.
Right? Yeah, that's the only reason I would say it's off.
Okay, so it's still on, but I'm in a Hunter's Mark as bonus action, so I'm not going to bother to pull it off and put it back. Just check the box.
Yep, you got it.
And then I will short bow him.
And it doesn't look like he was targeted, but that definitely will hit. So it slices into him, but it also kind of doesn't seem like he's all that impacted by it. In fact, you actually don't think he was damaged at all by that.
Well, I'm gonna roll with it anyway, because it's the weapon I've got out.
Okay. And that's a hit. So this guy's got a couple arrows stuck in him, but it doesn't look like it's phasing him at all. All right, hit him again. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, so Henzo, you're up.
Okay, and it is not armed, correct?
It's just its flesh and its fists.
Locally. Gonna run there.
Got it.
And I will attack.
And that's a hit. It hits and does not seem to impact him one bit.
Okay, and an unarmed strike.
That's a hit, believe it or not. And even though that was minimum damage, you feel like that did full damage to it.
Okay, I'll take my secondary attack. And realizing my fists seem to do better than my staff, I'm gonna set my staff down.
And that's a hit.
And I'll expend a key point to Flurry of Blows. So it has to make a dex save to not be prone. Has to beat a 16.
Oh, and it does an 18, so.
Oh, shit.
It stands up.
Okay, that is all I can do.
All right. And it raises a huge hand at you. Hand. Tries to slam you. Misses the first one. Tries again. And misses the second one. And Gamelon, you are up.
Well, like I said, I commanded him to go protect her, so he's going to run over there and take a defensive stance.
Do you want to be in the square? Which square do you want to be in? Okay, cool.
Right there.
You got it?
And I get to move right there.
All right.
And let's see. I will cast Virtue on Darkhoon.
Virtue. Yay. What's that do?
You'll see in a second.
I want to know now.
Nice, temporary hit points. All right.
Yep, but they only last for 1 round, so take advantage of it while you can.
Go get hit. Go get hit.
Yep. Alrighty. Let me zoom out on my map real quick.
I wonder if you can in the future. I might test out if you can do an effect for temporary hit points and then have it last round.
Because I was thinking, are there effects for heals?
I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely effects for heal.
Yep.
Well, I think so, but I'll look at it later. But all right, and Darkoon, I don't know if you were here, but the only alternate rule I really use is +2 for flanking instead of advantage, but you do get +2.
Okay, not a problem. I'm good with that, even doing the flanking rules.
Don't forget your bubble.
Oh yeah, my bubble. I'm gonna open that up too. While I was running, I'm gonna open up the hood so I can get a little more sight in the room. And then when I get there, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my attacks on him. I'm gonna use the battle axe side this time though.
Okay.
So flipping both my weapons around to the blade side. And let me target him.
Oh, they're custom weapons.
Yeah, and you hit. And kind of hits him, but it doesn't seem to phase him one iota.
Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna see what's going on and hit him with the bonus action offhand. Maybe.
And you still hit.
Whoa!
It's like zombies, man. No AC. And what did you use?
Oh, I meant to use the slashing one. Dang it.
Well,
So you still
go ahead and roll the
get it
damage of whatever you intended to use.
Okay.
Okay, you do not think it did anything to it.
Shoot.
Alright. Let's see. Real quick.
Did it resist all damage so far?
Yeah, you literally don't think it did anything to it.
I mean, everybody's damage.
Well, no, not the unarmed strike seemed to be full damage from Henzo, and then he dropped his weapon, and the unarmed strike seemed to do full damage.
Okay.
Oh, whack him, flip around, and try a bludgeoning end this time.
Hit. I think you already did. Is this your third
Yeah.
attack? Okay.
This is my third, my extra.
All right, you hit, and again, bludgeoning, slashing, doesn't seem to do a thing.
This guy's immune to my weapons.
But not my fists.
And
Your kung fu is strong. All right, Lil.
Well, seeing as how my arrows piercing didn't do any good, I will. I don't have any unarmed attacks on my sheet, but I'll run up and try to bite him about the ankles.
That does seem like the goblin thing to do.
How would you like me to roll that?
Give me 1 second.
Next thing you know, you'll need a
Bite
con
attack.
save. For
Yeah,
biting
you-
rotten flesh.
Resist the urge to turn undead.
Actually, I don't need to do that. Just roll. For now, roll your short sword.
Yeah, you're
And you
proficient with your mouth.
Yep, you hit. So go ahead and roll your damage with your short sword, because I'll cut to the chase. The bite, you do sink your teeth in, but doesn't do any damage to it.
That figures.
Yeah, I was going to code it, and then I was like, yeah, that doesn't really need to.
All right. Well, multi-attack. So now I'll have to kick him in the shins.
Okay, all right.
Same.
Yeah, please, yep. Same thing.
I
feel
don't
like
know
we're
if
watching
kick is
me.
going to be piercing though.
You do hit, and you can tell. I mean, you guys have done piercing, bludgeoning, slashing. Nothing seems to be effective except for the monk's attack.
Maybe the kick hurt her.
And the golem raises a big hand, shakes its finger at you.
So, I guess I'll nimble escape him back up then.
Okay.
I think I did 20 coming over here, so I can only go about that far.
Gotcha. All right, Henzo.
Okay. So yeah, let's punch it in the face.
When you hit, and it does full damage.
All right, another one. That is a miss. My second strike.
And that misses. Wow. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, it's the damage that you did at 5. So, yep. Got the hit. And at full damage again.
Okay, and I will burn one more key point to hit it one more time and to try and knock it prone again.
Okay.
Oh, I just noticed those should all be at +2 too, but it doesn't really matter.
All right, and it falls to the ground after that last hit, prone.
My Kai points make my fists very strong.
I don't know if you got my whisper, but that's totally up to you.
Yeah, I saw.
All right. So, anything else? Are you finished?
I am finished.
All right. So he is going to try to slam the only thing that seems to be hurting him. He's not happy with you. And he forgot to stand up, but he still hits with disadvantage. And then he does take half his movement to stand up. And swings again. Tries to slam you. And misses. All right, Boney.
He's gonna go over. Well, he's supposed to be over there defending her.
So just move him up. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna run over there in defensive stance again. All right, what's going on in here?
All right, Gamelon.
And Gamelon will move up. And Mr. Fleshy Dude, can you talk?
Dude.
Do I get a response?
That's all you get.
Okay. I guess not. Didn't want to do this, but I guess we'll have to. Last level 3 slot. And we will cast Spirit Guardians. Exclude all my friends.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what the rating. 15 foot. Distance of 15 feet for the duration, so it's a 15-foot radius. He is definitely in it.
Okay, so you can roll the wisdom saving throw yourself, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The effective creature's speed is halved in the area when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It must make a wisdom saving throw. So do I have to wait till next turn? Or do I now?
I'm reading it.
These are the spells that always confuse me.
Yeah, I think I mean the way I read it, when it's on its turn. So I think as soon as it starts its turn, it has to. But I don't think it happens immediately. I think on its turn, because obviously all these things are happening simultaneously. But I think as soon as it gets to its turn, it needs to make that saving throw.
Okay. Then that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And did you already put the effect on it though? Because it should. Is there anything you need to do yet, or you just have to? You'll do it when it gets to his turn.
Yeah, I just hit the cast button and then do it.
Okay.
If he fails.
Okay. All right, Darkoon.
Alright, since Enzo's the only one that seems to be doing damage to it, is there any way I can go pick Enzo up and use him as a magical club to hit them?
Probably. I mean, I might let you do it if he was a couple sizes smaller than you, but yeah, no sharing attacks.
Okay. Then there's not really much I can do. I don't have any trip attacks. All my other stuff really well. Oh yeah, I do. I have something I can try out.
Okay.
I pull a flask of oil from my backpack or belt, wherever I have one, and I'm gonna bust it on this guy and light him on fire.
Okay. And as you do that, you see its eyes get incredibly wide, like it's extremely frightened. And you light it on fire. Do you have a damage you can roll and code it as fire or no?
Yep, I already have it.
Good.
So I gotta read the flask of oil though real quick.
I hope it's not the spicy tacos.
Right?
My next turn, I
Okay,
was
so
going to
it's
grab
five fire damage, and it lasts for 2 rounds.
Okay.
Unless I keep throwing oil on him. So yep, I'll go ahead and throw the 5 fire on him. I think that worked. Yep.
It did, so stand by 1 second. So it does that, and you can see that it did full damage, but you know it seems to be cowering. It's frightened as hell from that fire, and it's all on fire right now.
Okay. Woohoo! I found something that works, guys.
All right, Lil.
Okay, so nothing I've hit it with has had any effect. And we've tried talking to it. I don't have anything with fire. Okay, so I think maybe I'll head over here by the door and see if, if there's any opening or anything.
I mean, there is a handle like the other doors, so there's a lever on it.
All right, I'll give the handle a go.
Did you want to try to open it, or are you just gonna?
Yep.
Okay,
Try to
so you do
open
that, and it is locked. It won't.
Yeah. Yeah,
handle will not move.
I figured, but it was worth a try.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything useful, so I'm gonna pass.
All right, Henzo.
Now's the time you should have picked up lightning arrow.
Right, but I didn't.
Okay, I will punch it in the face yet again.
That's it. Very nice. Solid damage.
And for my bonus strike,
That's a hit too.
and
Excellent.
for my bonus attack,
Yep. Minimum damage, but you are chipping away at it. It looks like it's definitely hurting.
okay.
All right, so Gamelon, you want to do your thing?
Sure.
I mean, you just have to do the wisdom saving throw on it, right? And it fails.
So it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
And it seemed to be completely damaged by that, just like you'd expect. So it tries to slam Henzo again, but it doesn't seem to be very effective in terms of it's having a hard time. And it misses with its first one and its second one. Boney is up. Anything Boney can or want to do?
He was still. I didn't give him a new command, so he's following her and protecting her.
All right.
And myself, I will cast Radiant Hand at the creature.
And it fails. And you put it to critical damage. Darkoon.
Should have talked to us.
Right? I'll be like, I'll spare your life, fleshy one. And see if he responds. If you talk to us. And I'll say that in Dwarvish as well, just in case you can't understand it in common.
All he does is grunt. Yep, so no response.
Oh, Dar, don't forget to take off those 10 hit points. They're gone.
Okay.
Oh, he might not be able to.
He should be. They're right on the front of his sheet.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I took him off. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, first he's going to take the fire damage, of course, since it's this round.
Very nice. And he's burning.
Alright. And yeah, that's really about all I can do. I'll just grab another flask of oil, have it ready.
All right.
So.
Boom.
Yeah, once again, I don't think I'm useful, so I'm passing.
All right. Henzo.
Okay, let's keep doing it.
Now, for those of you who
Very
can
nice.
see it in the chat, Racer Texas just
He's
had
reeling. Oh,
a big
but
giveaway
that
on
one.
Fantasy
Oh, yeah, that hit.
Grounds, for the Tomb of Annihilation, copy of core book.
Oh, and he goes
and
down
the
in a heap.
module and an ultimate license.
Bye-bye,
So
fleshy
hop over
golem.
there and see if you can enter the.
I'm sure his face is
Giveaway.
mushed now
That's
by
a
all those fists
big
in his
deal.
face.
Oh, and he
Well,
hits him again while he's down.
Yeah, I was gonna curb stomp him.
Nice. All right.
And,
And
it
you
smells,
do a satisfying fleshy sound as he splats in the ground.
Very
it
nice.
smells like the worst barbecue ever in here.
Nice.
I forgot it was on fire.
And one thing I would tell you, Lilm, is that there does appear to be a keyhole in this door, but it doesn't look like it fits the key that you had to get into the cave. It looks different, but there is a keyhole.
Was this fleshy creature wearing any kind of clothing?
Just tattered, clothing and just its flesh.
Nothing with pockets?
Is it
Nope.
sewn together?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's stitched and sewn, and it's got various,
Instead of ripping it
stitchings.
apart.
Okay. As you rip it apart and you kind of pull apart its guts, and as you do that, you find inside the golem a key. It's pretty
Nice.
nasty, but
I hand it to Boney and say, "Unlock the door."
Nice.
all right. And Boney kind of fumbles with it and kind of puts both of his hands together and finally gets it in between its little hands, and he turns the key. And as soon as he turns the key, you guys see the familiar face of the dwarf, and he appears in the door and says, "Well done. Perhaps you aren't as sad a group as I first thought. Tough and intelligent. I would have never guessed by the looks of you. I'll make a deal with you. Make it through the next room, and I'll tell you where you can find my magical hammer." and he disappears, and the door appears to be unlocked.
Well, once again, I will reach up and pull down on the handle.
It opens. Oh, go ahead.
How long did all that take, ripping apart the golem and everything? Because Spirit Guardians last for 10 minutes.
I'll say 5 minutes. I'll say you still have about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So yes, let's venture forward.
Okay.
Actually, I think I will let somebody else go through the door first this time. I'm still a little hurt.
Okay.
How many good berries does that spell make?
10.
10? Okay, so I have a couple left. I'm gonna eat another good berry.
Okay.
And I will cast Cure Wounds on him as well.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
I guess all goblins aren't bad.
Now that's weird. When I target him, it makes him target himself.
Yeah, who's getting healed? Is it Henzo?
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
Yes, thank you. Swiss Army goblin you are.
Oh, you were a lot more handy in that last battle.
Yes, I can power my fists and make them quite powerful. Now that I'm feeling better, I will lead the party through and open the door.
As you open it, your nose starts to tingle a bit, and as you look into the room, you can see a blue-green liquid that's filling a moat, and it's bubbling and gurgling, and
Nice.
the moat appears to be about 20 feet wide. So it's it's pretty wide, and it's kind of gurgling and bubbling, and you also see these pedestals that are about 5 by 5 each, and they extend upwards. They're up about 3 feet. They extend out of the ground about 3 feet.
Ugh, smells like a dwarf in here.
Hey.
So I'd like to have a look at this pedestal.
Okay, and it's about eye level with you. It's about 3 feet tall, and as you kind of look at it, it looks. I mean, you can kind of see that it looks almost like it could go into the ground. I mean, it looks like there's just a bit of a gap.
I want to examine this liquid.
Okay, how are you? Are you just looking at it? What are you doing?
I'm going to. Do I have? Let's see. Take one of my torches and dip it in.
Okay, you do that, and not only is the torch extinguished, but the end of the torch just disintegrates, and it is clearly some type of acid.
Great
Oh
acid.
no.
Apparently, this is acidic.
I'm glad you did that. I was just about to try to jump across.
Renzo, give me a boost up on this pedestal.
Okay. I pick the goblin up and put it on the pedestal.
And I begin jumping up and down on the pedestal to see if I can, maneuver it to go down.
Okay, and as you stand on top of it, it starts slowly sinking into the ground until it gets to ground level with you on top of it. And you all see the level of the acid in the moat. It slowly goes down, and it goes down about 5 feet from what you can tell. But it still looks like it's a pretty deep... you still think that there's a fair bit more acid in that you can't just walk across.
I'll stand on this one.
Okay, and it goes down another 5 feet. And as you do it, there still appears to be more in there, and you start seeing kind of on the outsides like handholds and footholds that would let you walk down and out the other side, but there's still about 5 feet of, from what you can tell, acid in the moat.
Following suit, I guess I'll stand on that one.
Okay, and so as you do that, all of the acid is now gone. It looks like it's drained like immediately underneath somehow.
Yes, that's true.
But it looks like right now
channel,
everything is gone.
GM side,
so you do not see this green anymore. It's just
a lot of things
about 15 feet that you could climb into and then across and out the other side.
So does it seem like it needs much weight to push these down? Like, because the goblin's not as heavy as the rest of us.
And
Give me a...
What happens
go ahead, sorry.
if I step off? Does the pillar come back up?
You step off, the pillar comes back up, and you slowly see acid starting to seep back in until it looks like it's up about 5 feet again.
So we need something heavy to put on them.
So whoever asked me that, give me a
Wisdom?
Perception. Yeah, in the tower.
Well, she said she weighs about 55 pounds.
Right, so you at least know that, but I'm just trying to see if you know anything more. All right, so you think, and I guess I would even say, Lilm, you think that, it's probably going to take something that's 20, maybe 25 pounds to depress these, so that it takes a little bit of effort and weight.
Boney, give me your arm.
So Boney looks at you and kind of shakes his head and drops his head and takes him a while to pull off his left arm, and he hands it to you.
Well, I mean, with Boney, we can have all the pillars depressed, the dwarf can run across, the human can run across with a little bit of... Well, even he can run across, and then
Yeah.
Lilith can go across with Lilin with a little bit of acid. The skeleton can probably go next, and I can probably jump the whole thing.
I had a better idea. I was going to take Boney apart and use parts on each pillar.
Oh, if you want to sacrifice him, that's definitely a better plan.
Or we can attach a rope while I run across, and then I can tie it to the door.
I like that plan.
Tie it door to door. How much rope do you have?
50 foot.
How were you guys able to get it back after you came down?
I got
this
mine.
is his rope. My
Okay, great, perfect.
I
Got
also have a rope.
Okay, awesome.
And
So you can do that if you want. So are you gonna? Okay.
Or I reattach Boney's arm.
Okay. All right. Boney is very happy and nods and thanks to you.
So basically we're standing on the pillar so that one person can run across, attach the rope door to door,
Yep.
Okay.
and then the rest of us will slide across on the rope.
Okay. So show me the kind of the order, and is Tarkoon, are you gonna run
Yeah, I'll
across
run
and
across.
attach it, or?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
40-foot movement, so unless anybody else wants to go, it's fine.
Okay, I'll let you move your. I'll wait until you're.
The only other person that could go across is Boney.
Yeah, you should send him across now, because he's not getting across that rope.
All right, Boney, go across now.
All right, Boney goes across. And now who's
Guard
up
Dark
next?
Boney.
So who's going next?
Who's going to be the worst at climbing the rope?
Probably me.
Okay, you should go next.
What kind of check do I need to make?
Give me an
Doesn't matter,
athletics
no matter
check.
what it is.
Give me an athletics check as you climb across.
Athletics?
Oh,
I won't
yeah,
be
that's
very
better.
good at that.
I mean, I'm saying it's more about the strength trying to get across. So you do make it across, Gamelon. no problem.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think unless, I mean, you think for the most part this is pretty solid, and you don't think there should be too much problem, but it's always possible. So who's going next?
You could always walk across the rope.
And now the acid is obviously about 5 feet up.
Yep. Lilin, if you can reach the rope.
Yep, so I'll hop up to go
Hey.
across. Are we athletics?
Please, yeah.
Shoot. This is gonna be bad for me, guys.
You don't weigh much. It shouldn't be a high DC.
So you get about halfway across, your leg and one of your arms slips, and you're hanging by a little goblin hand and let out a little scream, but you're able to climb back on and get across with no damage.
Whew.
For a second there, I thought I was going to
Sorry.
have the same bony after you.
You and I went for the same thing.
Yeah, my fault. All right, Renzo.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Thanks,
would
sir.
like
Time I've
I
been
would
able
like
play on
to
Gwydian's
yeah,
table,
tightrope
but he's
walk across.
amazing
Right,
GM. I
your
watch
athletics.
him all the time.
I want to. Can I tightrope walk and use acrobatics? Because I'm a monk, I get to use deck space.
You can, and I'll give it to you, but I will just tell you a little bit out of character that it'll be a higher DC to do that. But yeah, absolutely, you can do that.
Absolutely, even if it's a higher DC, I want to do it that way.
No, yeah, no problem. You do it, and as you get about halfway across, you slip and you fall into the acid.
No.
That was a horrible roll. Sorry, that was a horror. I mean, I wasn't going too high, but so as you do it,
Can I use inspiration to re-roll it, or what do you use inspiration for?
yeah, I'll allow that. I'm a little flexible. I usually don't, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I love that.
It's either that or I'm sending Boney in after you.
All right, so you just, I mean, you do slip, but you kind of grab onto the rope, and
Oof.
you're barely able to make it across but you are able to make it across with no damage. And as you guys get across, your familiar dwarf appears, and he says, "I know some of you may not like me too much, but rest assured, I don't like you all too much either. And for a monk, you don't seem very monk-like in your capabilities. I almost lost you in that mode." He says, I was hoping you pansies would make it this far, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next room. If you have any letters of next of kin or a will, you may leave them with me. Oh yes, the magical hammer. I did tell you I'd give that to you. Well, that's what the missus used to call it. I myself prefer to call it Stanley. And he disappears, and the door is open behind you.
Oh, very nice.
Hello? Did I lose
Yep.
you?
Go ahead.
Okay.
We're just waiting for you to open the door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if anybody was okay. There we go. Now, how are you guys doing? It's not a bad time. We've gone 2.5 hours. Is it? You guys want a 10-minute bio and quick break? It's up to you all. I'm fine, but I want to give you the option.
No, I could use that.
Likewise.
Okay. So let's do 10 minutes. I'll put up a vote, and yeah, we'll be back in 10.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We will be back in 10. See you soon.
awesome one shot so far.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follow.
No worries.
What's that?
Lightning just followed me.
I just went and
I was
followed
saying
Felakar on
thanks.
Twitch.
Oh, nice. Cool. Hey, Xel, are you back on?
I am.
Okay. I just wanted to ask her a question about her, because she does now streaming to more than Twitch, which is interesting to me.
Yep, I'm using Restream.io.
I've been looking at maybe doing that.
It lets me stream.
Oh yeah, with their platform.
Well, I mean, I think it's called Beam that I was looking at that I think just changed from something else. I don't know if it was
They turned
Mixer.
into Mixer now.
Okay.
It's
It's the other
now
way around.
Mixer.
It turned into Mixer.
Yeah, it used to be Beam. Now it's Mixer.
I mean, I still like Twitch. I just, it's always nice to have something. I mean, I don't know, some other platforms.
I've never liked Twitch.
Yeah, it's just once I've built up, I'm like, not that I've built up a ton. I've only got, 123 followers, but, once you build some of it up, you want people to know where to find you.
Right, which is why I went with Restream.
Yep, exactly, because Twitch is the most popular.
Yep. But what I like about what Zell... Oh, go ahead, Zell. Yeah, you're back. I want you to explain what you do. I think that's awesome.
What's nice about Restream.io, which is what I'm using, I am streaming to Twitch and to several other platforms like Mixer. And I'm doing it as an expansion to the audience. I don't want to give up what progress I've made on Twitch, but, as somebody said in my chat a couple minutes ago, there are not enough board games, RPG games, and that sort of stuff over on Mixer. So, give them a chance. They want that. They want that too.
That's why I love what you're doing, and they were really responsive. I actually set up a profile, and then I emailed them and said, you don't have a Fantasy Grounds game, and like within an hour they'd put up a category for Fantasy Grounds. So that was cool.
Yes, and as LP Board Games just said, if you stream directly to Mixer, it has less of a delay and some super nice features.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I noticed that they were supposedly have almost no delay, but that's very cool. Very appealing to me.
That's what I like about Mixer.
Hey Zell, I noticed on your stream, how do you make the bar on the right so much smaller? Like with the NPC in the library and stuff?
It's small because I've taken in the library, at the top, you can change what you're viewing. So when it's
Perfect.
taking up
All right. Well,
too much space.
I think everyone is back. So I think I've got the stream going again. I sometimes forget to do that, so I think we're good. All right. Onward.
Yeah, shout out to LP Board Games. They're doing board games on Mixer, and they're running a team for board games and tabletops. So we're gonna give them a shout here in a little bit after this game and see what that means.
Boney moves forward.
I'm just leaving my rope behind, just in case we need to make a tactical retreat.
Okay.
And I have a bit of rope if we need some later, so.
Me too.
Cool. So
How's this door look?
It looks like it's unlocked as far as you can tell, and it does have a lever on it.
Open the door, Boney.
Boney silently fulfills the command, and as you open the door, you can see, and there's just bear with me for the description for a second. So, in the middle of this room, like dead center, and I'll show you for a second. So in the center of the room is a chest overflowing with gemstones and coins of platinum, gold, and silver. And it doesn't take up that whole 10 feet, but it's right kind of in the middle of that intersection. Directly behind the chest, so to the west of it, is a large gray stone statue of a dragon standing tall with her neck stretched, almost touching the ceiling. And in this room, unlike some of the other rooms, which were all 20 feet, this room has a 40-foot high ceiling. So this statue is towering in this room.
This looks like a trap.
And the statue is behind that box toward the door on the other side?
Yeah, it's like right in this, just kind of right on this, that square where I have the arrow pointed.
Okay.
I'm not going to touch anything, but I'm going to glance over the treasure and see if there's anything that resembles eyes.
Okay, so as you do that, and as the rest of the party enters the room, you see, just piles and piles of platinum pieces, gold pieces, silver pieces, and you also notice a number of different gems. You see one amethyst gem, you see 2 onyx gems, you see a citrine gem, 2 diamonds, a ruby, and 2 emeralds. And I'm going to throw this in the party sheet just so you guys can see it. So give me a second and you'll see it up there.
The dwarf keeps saying these are tests and challenges. This seems too easy.
And guys, you know what? One thing that we should have done, or not we, I should have done, is I'm going to, since you took a short rest, I'm going to identify the wand and the boots. Those were the 2 things that were in the party sheet, so you can all now look at those and decide how you want to split them up, if at all.
Oh, thanks for the follow, GM Babunski.
Boy, you could have used that on that flesh thing.
Yeah.
Magic missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't know we had.
So you do notice, and as you're looking, Gamelon, you do notice that the eyes sockets seem to be hollow.
Mm-hmm. Does this dragon resemble like a colored dragon, or is it just like a gray stone?
It's just a gray stone, and it sounded like Lilm. What were you going to ask?
I was going to ask if I could, have a closer look at the statue, but I think it's the same information you were just giving anyway.
Okay.
Is the door locked at the back? Can I just go through?
You try it, and it is locked.
Oh, who's got their note handy?
Got it?
What's it say next?
Well,
Replace her
this I
eyes.
believe were replace her eyes, which
And what kind of gems was there?
a bunch of them, but if
Two
it's
onyx,
eyes,
2 emerald, 2 diamond.
right?
I don't know.
So
That's why I was wondering what color the dragon would. That would explain which ones to use.
Can we tell anything about the dragon from the statue? Like scales or anything interesting?
No, I mean it's very lifelike carving. So I mean you definitely are a statue. So I mean it looks, it's pretty scary looking. It looks very lifelike, but you can't tell anything other than, than that.
We can put an emerald in one eye and an onyx in the other and make it look like Darkoon punched it in the eye. And we can take pictures.
What's a picture?
Well,
Right?
somebody's gonna have to crawl up there with the gems.
We can take sketches. Well, you're the most nimble of us, right?
Well, likely.
I'm done showing off.
Come on, I want to see Boney try to climb the skeleton.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna pick up the emeralds.
The emeralds.
Okay.
How tall is the statue?
It's almost at the top of the ceiling, so it's call it about 38 feet. It's almost touching the ceiling.
It's the wrong thing. This thing might come alive. So everybody get in position.
Alright, I'm gonna make a climb and put the eyes in the emeralds. What's the check?
Do an I guess give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, no.
All on my face.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So I'll
No damage. Go ahead.
step on over him and pick up the emeralds and crawl up the side of the dragon.
Yes, that's a
Excellent.
better choice. I'll just lay here and rest.
All right, and you get up it just fine. And
Whew.
do you put in the emeralds, or what? As you do get up, so you're up at the top. So tell me what you want to do.
I'm up at the top, and yes, I will cling on as best I can and place an emerald in each eye.
Okay. And as you do that, the statue slowly begins transforming. So you can tell me what you're doing, but it is actually seems to be coming to life underneath you at the moment.
Oh, great.
So it is. So you have a second or two to decide, but it is literally coming to life in front of you in your very eyes. And it's about time to roll initiative, but I'll give
Take
Lil
the eyes
one.
out!
I'll give you one shot at doing something.
I'm gonna holler "ah" as I
Okay.
take a tumble off.
All right, you do that, and everyone can roll initiative as this thing appears before you.
I bet you it was going to be a dragon no matter what. The eyes just made the color.
And I'm gonna move just to not stack tokens because this thing is big. Renzo, right there.
Yep.
Where do you think I fell to?
I'll say you fell to like right there, Lil.
Okay.
I mean, I'll give you a little bit of space because you went tumbling off this thing from so high. All right, and Lilm, of course, once again, Lilm is up.
Oh, I forgot to roll my initiative.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's Mark is still up, yes?
Better. All right, Lilm, you see this dragon in front of you now, this green dragon.
My Hunter's Mark is still active, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I think short bow is appropriate then.
Absolutely. And you hit it.
Take a multi-attack.
Oh no, it doesn't trigger the table though.
That's good. It is the first round of combat though, so I'm going to take a third.
Yep. Yep, and it hits. All right. This time you are doing solid damage to it.
And I think I will further back up.
Okay. I'm gonna do which square do you want to be in? Just
Corner, please.
oh, okay. You got it. All right, Henzo.
Okay, I'm gonna punch a dragon.
All right.
Smashcast,
Punch it in its
well, it
Dragon
doesn't
Balls.
have too much going
One more
on it right
time.
now, but I think if I push some RPG stuff over there, I'll pick up some people because they don't have any broadcasts on it. That's not true. I found one other over there yesterday.
The second one,
Day
and that
before
one missed.
yesterday.
I'm gonna burn a key point and do it again.
Okay. And that missed.
No good.
All right, so this thing rears back its head, and it bursts from its mouth this nasty gas that goes flying towards Boney and Gamelon. And
It didn't seem to have as many
oh boy,
perks as Mixer.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Certainly doesn't have as many.
I get advantage on poison. Poison.
and I think let's look at what it
Viewers
did.
over there?
Advantage on what? Poison saves.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
then
a
roll
But it's a new
roll
mix
another
as
save
well.
for
I
me.
think it's
And it's a Constitution save.
Hitbox and Abzu combined to make
Oh,
it
very
Smashcast.
nice. So let me give you back half of your damage. Because you took 23, all right?
Mhm.
All right. So you're
Boney's
coughing
probably
and
dead.
spittering. Boney, nothing happened to Boney.
Oh, he's immune. Okay.
And unfortunately, the young green
Yeah, for
dragon
me it
cannot
is. It's
metagame,
about
so
trying to find some
even though the
followers.
DM knew that,
It's
Boney or
true.
the green dragon didn't. So it passes its turn. All right, Boney.
Go get him! Darn it.
It's in there. And Gamelon, you actually just got a heal in my chat from Jimmy Needles.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow. He wants to get you full healing, so whenever you have a second, you can apply that.
What is it?
It's just a potion of healing, and it should be on your character sheet already. Oh, you know what? Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if I did yours. I did everybody else's.
Yeah, I coded mine myself.
Perfect. All right, and it is your full turn now.
Do we always have to resort to violence? Can we just sit down and have a chat?
Is that what you say to the green dragon?
Yeah.
And the green dragon just shakes its head at you. No talking, you must die. And he says that in common.
Alright. It's been well past
Dragon
10 minutes, so I
speaks
don't have Spirit
common.
Guardians
Nice.
anymore, right?
Right.
I guess we'll cast. Oh, yeah, I already did Bony, so I can't do that. I'll run up and hit him.
All right. Handsome
Or
miss.
not.
Yep. All right, Darkoon.
Alright, Darkoon's gonna move up 5 foot. He's still on the ground, correct?
Yes, he is. He's not flying.
Alright.
Right, both of those things. Mm-hmm.
That gives you my flanking,
It's
correct?
true.
Yep, you get your +2.
Oh, yes, you are flanking, so +2, yep.
Okay, go ahead and throw that on me. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and start attacking. Go main hand. Let's go slashing on this.
Nice, you hit. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Wait, how could that have been? Yeah, that's right. You must not have had it targeted, though. It was definitely a hit.
Huh.
So,
Yeah, I don't. There we go.
did you drag it onto it,
I'll
the
drag it
damage?
on now.
Okay, perfect.
There we go. Alright, and then bonus action offhand.
Right.
I will
Very
use
much
a
true.
superior die and precision attack.
Okay.
And I can't remember what my die are. I think they're D8.
I think so. It shows his D8 in the chat.
Okay. Oh yeah, it does. So let me roll that.
So what does
5
that
more
do?
to it. It adds 5 more to my attack roll.
Okay, so at 20? So that hits.
Alright. Go ahead and do the damage on that one. And then extra attack.
And that misses.
That misses. At this point, yeah, I'll call it my turn. Actually, no. Before I'm gonna hit this thing before it starts flying, if it can fly. So I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Let's try that over again. So just main attack and extra attack, no bonus, correct?
Right. Very nice. Excellent.
All right, and then we'll call it my turn, and I'll check off all my stuff.
All right, Lilm.
All right. Well, I'm happy with where I am, way back over here in the corner. So I'll just shoot at it again with my short bow.
Okay, and I'll say if you wanted to, you could go over even 1 or 2 squares and then back, so you're fine. You can do without any penalty.
Hi, Goblin, you don't want to run over there and bite it on the wing?
Well, it didn't help before. I don't think I want to try that this time.
Well, especially when this one can bite back.
Very nice hit.
Nice. And I'll take my multi-attack.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, so I'm staying back here in the corner.
Got it. Enzo, with flanking.
Okay.
Yeah, bad Twitch delay, and one day last week, Twitch was like dead. I don't remember. Friday maybe? Thursday?
Very nice. Put it to critical.
Must have been Thursday.
Wow, the monk is just peppering it.
And burning a key point to do it one more time. Oh, I got greedy.
Holy
You're,
crap.
like,
Hold
trying
on.
to run on a
I
schedule.
got greedy. Goddamn.
You got a nasty effect. Give me 1 second.
Your streaming service is down. I mean, it's a pain.
If I have another character get brain damage, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay, well, while he's doing that, if I didn't say so before, thank you for that heal, chat.
Yes, thanks, Jimmy Needles. I wonder what he's up to.
All right, and the green dragon. Who is he going to attack? He attacks at Gamelon. And he starts with a bite. And hits.
Ouch.
Oh, wait, why was that?
Oh, you did it to Boney.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on.
That's,
Was it to both
that
of them or
is
just
bad.
Boney?
The mobile
No, just
delay.
Boney.
It's bad.
Okay, one second.
She obviously killed
That
him.
should have done. Do you have any resistance to poison damage?
I
mean, it's
have
not a save.
I have resistance to poison damage because I'm a dwarf, yes.
But you do. Okay, so this is going to be standby. Let me see what this will be. 2, so 16. So it does 16 damage. Do you not? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, because you take half of the poison. So, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then it's going to attack with its claw. First time it hits. It slashes at you. Why is it still? God dang it! Hold on.
Do you have Boney targeted?
Yeah. Wait. Darkoon, was that you?
Oh yeah, that's me. My bad. I hit
Yeah.
the
Hold on.
button. No, that was to myself.
Okay, 1 second. So I should have done 15. Finally, have you targeted Neb?
Poor Boney.
Alright. I know. Get him back up. All right, and he has one more claw attack. This time he actually does have you targeted. And he misses. All right, Boney is up. That's a hit. And it should be clouded. Yep, you got the 8 side. Good.
Yay. It was quite a walloping you gave me there, Sir Dragon. Let's see. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. It's a bonus action on the other side of the dragon. Oh, you got my tokens. Cool.
Right there.
And Spiritual Weapon will attack the dragon.
Okay.
Nice.
And miss.
Yeah.
And I will miss too. Okay.
All right, Darkoon, now you're good to go.
Alright. So, yep, let me go ahead and target the dragon again. And go ahead and swing with the main hand.
And that's a hit.
It's good damage. Bonus offhand.
Missed.
I'll use another superior die. See if I can make that a hit. So +7 to that.
Yep, and that hits. Oh, and the dragon goes down.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
My spirit. Oh yeah, I rejected. Okay, cool.
All right. And as you do that, your favorite dwarf, I know everybody loves this dwarf by now, appears on the door and he says, "Well, pull my beard and call me Tootsie. You are a fierce crew. I was really hoping she was going to get you. I mean, I thought she was going to get you." And he disappears and the door opens behind you or in front of you.
And I Scrooge McDuck in the platinum coins.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody had a sound for that the other day. Somebody else did that. That was awesome. And the door opens to another stairwell.
Yeah. So do we take the jewels and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I put them in the party sheet. You guys, I mean, whatever you can carry. And
I mean, are you using weight limits?
Just the normal. I'm not using the variant. Just the normal limits.
Yeah, so then coins don't count.
How long does spiritual weapon last for? I forget.
Let's see.
Is it an hour kind of thing, or well, I'll let you.
It's 1 minute, so it's gone.
Okay, right.
It's pretty much for a fight.
Yeah, I didn't remember. That's the one I always forget.
Wish it was an hour. That would have been nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially since clerics can only recover their spells on long rests.
That's right. I know.
I definitely mind. Taking a nap would be great.
I mean, I'm good to go. I just lost all my level 3 slots.
It's up to you guys if you want to try a rest or if you want to move on. All right, the monk's moving on. Unless anybody else wants to. Go ahead.
Well, if I can catch up, I'll give him another cure wounds.
Okay, all right.
Who, the monk?
Yeah, no, I'm actually not that hurt. The Gamelon is quite hurt.
Oh, Gamelon it is then. Sorry.
Yeah. I was actually holding on to I'm holding my healing slots for you guys.
Aw, how
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, but if you go down, then no healing slots. So,
Right.
Good point. Have a good berry, sir.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you're right. I already had one.
All right.
and I can cast that at second level, right? Get an
yeah.
extra D8 for it.
Exactly.
So do I just roll that separately then?
Yeah. Usually, what you'll do is you'll click the spell and then you'll kind of right click to add an 8 side. But yeah, just roll an extra 8, and we can add your modifier to it too.
Oh, that's
okay.
That is really cool. Thank you for that.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
absolutely.
you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add as many effects to a spells as you want.
Yeah, that's always the easiest. Cool. Very nice. That was some good healing.
All right, ready to go.
All right. So you guys descend the steps.
Oh, we took the treasure with us, right?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, as long as you guys drag it under your sheet so that we show it there. Absolutely. I'm just putting you guys in squares, but you can move wherever you want.
So we just came down these stairs?
You did. Yep, you just came down, and there's about 15, 20 foot to a door to your east.
Are any of you good singers?
I'm okay. Why? Why do you ask?
Oh, I was.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding. I'm actually horrible.
So am I.
My goblin ears appreciate my voice.
Excellent.
I appreciate my voice in the shower. Oh, you're taking all the gems.
Well, yeah, I'm a goblin.
It's a goblin. Come on, man.
You should take the wand of magic missiles since you were useless in that one fight.
Can I use a wand?
I believe so. Let me look one sec.
I don't think they have that use magical device thing anymore, do they?
Yeah, rogues get it at really high level.
Well, she could cast spells though, so she's got some magical knowledge.
I think as long as you have arcane knowledge, you can use it. Or you're able to cast spells, you can use it.
If you can cast spells, like a sorcerer, warlock, wizard, then you can. But if not, well, let me think about that.
What if I can cast the druid spell?
Well, it says it right on the wand. Channel the power of the arcane spell. Sorcerer, warlock, or wizard can use such an
Right.
item as a
Right.
spellcasting
So
bonus.
I can't use it anyway.
Okay.
Neither can I.
Okay, and Gamelon, you can do another potion of healing from Urash in chat.
Thanks, Josh.
So, guys, do me a favor. Give me, I'll say the Goblin Lilm and Darkoon. You can both cast spells, yes?
So can I.
Ranger. Who's that?
Yeah, I have spells.
Henzo can cast spells because of his race.
Anybody? So I want all four of you. Give me an Arcana check in the tower, please.
Oh, sorry, in the tower you said.
Yeah, I just did that too. Oops.
That's okay, guys. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna house rule this that Lilm and Gamelon, given the nature of, since all of you are spellcasters and you all have a little bit more knowledge from your background, I'm gonna say either one of you can use the wand of magic missiles for this adventure only.
All right, there you go, Goblin.
All right.
You don't have to use it. You can if you want. All right.
So, have we talked to the dwarf at the door yet? Because I know
Nope, he
he's
hasn't
there.
appeared. He hasn't appeared. Actually, even as you get closer this time, he does not appear on the door, and it looks like the door has a lever, and as far as you can tell, it's unlocked.
All right, I'll reach up and pull that handle.
All right, you do that, and the door opens. Hate it when I drag the whole map. Give me 1 sec. I haven't done that yet. I was due. Here we go. So take me a sec. All right. So as you open it, you see, you start hearing these clicking and ticking sounds as you open the door, and you catch a glimpse of bones flying up to form 3 skeletons. One immediately in front of you wields a polished longsword. I mean, this thing is beautiful, gleaming, and he also has a shield that's adorned with a blood-splashed yellow happy face. And he looks like he's trying to wink at you, but then he realizes he can't, and he says something to you, but you can't really quite make it out, but you can see him mouthing something, and you all can roll initiative.
Yes, of course we can.
He's a happy skeleton.
He's his
Oh.
bone.
And skeleton 17 is up, and he pulls out a short bow. Oh, somebody not. Okay. So he pulls out a short bow, and he sees the goblin, and he shoots the goblin and hits. And are you concentrating on anything right now? Hunter's mark still?
I still have Hunter's Mark, yes?
Okay, you failed your concentration saving throw.
So I don't have Hunter's Mark.
Right. Darn it. Okay. I don't see it on your effects, so we'll just leave it as it is. Or maybe it took it off. That's what it did. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It automatically took it off.
All right, Lilm, you're up.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark is a bonus action.
Okay.
I think I will put it on Happy Skeleton.
Okay. That doesn't make him happy. He turns in, his face turns into a frown.
Okay, that's too funny.
Nice hit. Oh man, and Happy Skeleton immediately goes down. Wow.
So I'll take my additional attacks on some of the other skeletons, though I don't have a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark just now.
Right.
Do I need to pull it off?
No, because you'll be able to move it. I mean, it doesn't just go away. You'll be able to move it later. So that hits. Oh, I see what you're saying, though. It'll probably do the extra damage. That's my fault.
It will.
I didn't think about that, so I'll take 4 off it. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. See if that still would have killed it. How much did you do? You did 16, 4, 12. Yep, it still killed it.
All right, so third attack, because it's the first round in combat, I'll take the other skeleton.
Man,
Wow.
this goblin is just, look at this. She gets all 3. Oh, it's possible.
Now, it's going to roll Hunter's Mark again.
Oh, I'll take it off for now, and then we can put it back. Or you know what? Yeah, just do it, because it's probably even easier to leave it. Yeah. And wait for it. Did you kill it?
It
You did. Yep, you
3
killed it
less.
anyway. Yep, you still killed it.
Sweet.
Wow. Do you wanna give us any more color on what you just did there? That was pretty impressive.
That was pretty good.
So, yes, I saw 3 skeletons pop up. Undead are part of my, favorite enemy group. So I immediately pulled out 3 arrows and went, pew, pew, pew. You probably didn't even see it. It was so fast.
And you guys, I mean, after that happens, you guys hear some clattering, and you kind of turn around, and Boney is shaking. I don't know why, but he's scared to death.
That's funny.
What's the wrong, skeleton? You don't have any guts?
All right.
So I'll go ahead and use my movement since I have some.
Okay.
Come over here and look at the door. Does the dwarf appear?
He doesn't.
I go check out Happy.
But hold on.
Fair.
Hold on. As she gets right here, Lilm falls into a very deep pit trap. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
You bet.
Okay, so you only take half, so I'm going to roll it. So you take a couple points damage, but this pit is 20 feet deep. Let me put this on you one sec.
And I'm only 3.5 feet tall, so this is gonna suck.
Yeah, and as you hit, soon as you hit the ground, I would say that both Gamelon and Henzo, you actually see her fall. You can hear her hit, but now you see her on the top of a 20-foot ceiling getting ready to fall again. So she basically hit, somehow was teleported up to the ceiling, and is now about to fall again into the same pit trap. So we're still in initiative order, and Boney, you are up.
Ponies up? Okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
you know what? Let me
I don't have
let me
fields
see what
on
your
my
initiative
channel,
is,
though,
because he should be
Urash.
yours. Let me get to that. So 1 second. Yours is only 8.
8. So he's not up.
Nope. So we have it moved it down. Actually, Lilm, you should. Well, let's see.
She was first.
No, I was
Darkoon.
running.
Yep, Darkoon is up.
Alrighty. So, even though I like to see Lilm bouncing up and down and up and down,
It's a good time.
laugh a little bit. I'm gonna try to rush to help her and see if I can get there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Do I need to be right next to the trap to see if I can grab her?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Lilm just to signify, so you could move right next to the trap. So yes, you can move there, and
Try to
and
grab
you
her
can-
out of there.
well, she's 20 feet up, so you can tell me if you want to ready. So, I mean, just tell me, kind of
Yeah,
try to describe what
already.
you want to do.
I'll stick my hands out to try to catch her whenever she falls. Or he. Is Lilm
Okay.
or she?
She.
Lum's a she.
Yep.
I'll try to catch her when she falls.
Okay,
That's
so
a song.
So you can, that's right. You can pass, and then we'll play that out when it gets to her turn.
All right.
And Henzo, you're up.
I will also ready to help catch Lilin.
Can you do me a favor and can you draw exactly how you're moving so I know what Squares thinks?
Ruh-roh.
No, don't take any. Yeah, don't. Doesn't mean anything.
So you get here and you fall in a pit trap.
So if you guys saw that, he did make it all the way around without issue. Okay, so are you going to assist Henzo? Is that kind of when...
Yeah,
When I heard- okay.
I will assist.
Okay. Boney. Oh, actually, I guess Gamelon and Boney, whatever you want to do.
When he gets to there, I'm just telling him to walk forward. Let's see. And I walk to there.
Okay.
And I grab some of these bones and throw them in the pit.
Okay.
That's for me to land on then?
It's a cushion.
They clatter into the bottom.
Yeah, I'm done. So you gotta pass mine and on Boney's turn.
All right, so Loam falls, and I guess since Darkoon, you can do a strength check with advantage. Well, actually, tell me what. Yeah. Either way, whether you grab, push, whatever you're trying to do with her, make a strength check for me with advantage.
Yep, like I said, just reaching my arms out, like over the pit trap,
Okay.
trying to catch her as she falls.
And I'll stretch out my
Alright.
tiny little arms to see if
Okay.
I can't help too.
Oh wow, very nice. So you, I mean, it cushions. You know, it's a very cushiony fall. As Darkoon, you do that without any issue at all with Henzo helping you. So,
Okay.
Goblin in your arms.
Cradle her like the baby.
Right?
Thanks, honey.
All right. So,
So am I
can
kind
show
of over
me-
there between them then?
yeah, I guess let's put you. Yeah, you're right. That's probably a good kind of put you maybe right there.
Well, you know, it's been some drama, but I think I'm still gonna try for the door again.
Okay.
Watch your step this time.
And you get there without incident.
I'm usually more dexterous than that, but you know, whatever.
Nice.
Darkgreen doesn't pay attention and walks right into the... Oh, I'm kidding.
So it,
Walks right into the hole.
so is the door seem locked or anything?
It does seem locked. Now, as everyone's starting to approach, you see the dwarf appear, and he looks at all of you and says, "Come now, get closer." And he says, "Blast, I was hoping to see some blood. I've still got time, though. 2 more. Just 2 more." And the door behind you does open again.
Well, we took care of your happy skeleton, and I have a happy one myself.
Are you gonna check the sword and shield out, or?
Sure. Boney, go pick up that sword and shield.
Stand by. Okay, so I put those items in the party sheet.
Too bad I cannot identify. But Boney's gonna use them.
Boney's gonna go ahead and use them.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So now he has a sword and a shield, so his AC goes up by 2, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Well, I can't edit the sheet. He can. Wow, that's nice AC.
It was.
154. Nothing can hit him.
He's moving to the front of the party then.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. All right. No dwarf on the door, but you do see another door in front of you. And Boney falls in the trap. I'll assume Boney skirted around that trap since he saw it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Henzo, the door seems unlocked to you.
I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
for the party to form up.
Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't have run into the same spots.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I didn't. I approved one. Okay. That would have been a great time for a closing corridor trap. All right, are we opening the door?
I will open the door.
All right, so as you open it, you see an exquisite marble statue of a beautiful female elf in just beautiful garments, fabulous garments. She stands in the middle of the room. Her arms are outstretched, and it looks like she's frozen in the middle of a song. Along the walls, you see a number of phrases that are written in common, but you can't quite make them out from the doorway.
Where are these phrases?
On each of the walls, almost like written, kind of like handwritten on all four walls.
Okay, I'll go read the one on the north wall.
So, this is what you see. It says, "Closer to death you have never been." And
I'll try
Lil,
to read this one.
it reads, "The throne of bone lies within." And there is one on this wall, kind of right here on the west wall. If anybody wants to look there.
Is it a giant statue or like a lifelike statue?
It's kind of a lifelike statue in the middle of the room. So there's also, on kind of either side, you do see writing on the west and east wall too, if anybody wants to read.
Raccoon wants to grab some of those gems and put them in this elf's eyes, see if she'll come to life.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Unlike the dragon statue, she does have eyes in her eye sockets.
And them gems is in my bag.
Nice.
I have the onyx ones.
Very nice.
So, yep, you see those two phrases, and there's two others. And that's all you see in the room, other than the statue.
You said there was a phrase over here.
Yep, and as you see that, it says, "The end of the journey, you are at last."
Guess I'll come take a look at this wall.
Okay, and it reads, "Through these horror-filled halls you have passed."
Boney will look at that wall.
Yeah, no, sorry, that it was probably should have been up there, but those are the four phrases. You've now seen all the phrases on the four walls. And I just gave you the description of the room in chat.
Need more room. Bigger.
Who's got their note handy?
Through
have to
Bardic
sing.
breath.
Yeah, we have to
Bardic
sing
breath.
these phrases.
Sing one phrase, sing them all, sing them in what order?
I'm guessing it's some kind of song, and we have to sing it in order.
The throne of bone lies within, closer to death you have never been. The end of journey you are at last, through these horrors-filled halls you have passed. That's my thought on it.
So I'm sorry, did you just do anything, or are you just reading and telling the party what you're thinking?
I'm telling the party I was thinking.
Okay.
Well, who has the best singing voice here?
Mine sounds cool because I got a helmet on, has some reverb.
You can always use the fancy boots.
I can't say I've ever heard an elf sing. Oh yes, the fancy boots.
All right. So what does everybody think?
Well, who has the fancy boots?
They're in the party sheet.
Okay.
I think Darkoon. I think actually, Urash put him on, and you can certainly say you took him off if you want, but he did. I think put him on at the beginning
He
because the
did.
dwarf commented on him.
Okay.
Made fun of your blue suede shoes, in fact.
That's right.
Okay. Well, actually, now that I'm reading it, I think I got the last two lines reversed. So yes, in a bellowing voice, I guess I shall sing. Get this right. The throne of bone lies within, closer to death you have never been. Through these horror-filled halls you have passed, the end of your journey you are at last. And then swing my hands up in the air like I'm a heavy metal party. Yep.
And as you do that, these black tendrils come flying out of the wall at you all.
Ouch.
And you take some nasty necrotic damage. And Lilith, you did make your save if you still have Hunter's Mark, and I think you do. So
I do.
So you made that save.
Ouch.
Yes.
Don't do that again. She didn't like your singing.
I take off my blue suede shoes and throw them to somebody else.
Well, I would have a go at it.
Okay.
So I'll pick them up, because I think that probably does help.
Okay.
In goblin song, the end of the journey you are at last, closer to death you have never been. Through these horror-filled halls you have passed, the throne of bones lies within.
The door appears again, the little dwarf, and he looks at Lilm and says, "Very nicely done. You may have an additional inspiration." Or at least that's what the game master said. So you can give yourself inspiration, and he says, "Perhaps you are worthy of the prize at the end. I never would have thought it by the looks of you. This is the last challenge, so I'll say my goodbyes now. If you're the wimpy type, you can rest now. But if you're the tough adventuring type, you'll just keep on going. I hope you at least make the right decision this time. If you live, that is." And he disappears.
So what say you all rest?
I guess we're the wimpy type.
Nice. All right. So does everybody want to do a short rest or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We doing the short or the long?
Probably just a short.
All right, then I will throw some hit dice.
Okay. There goes the rest. So go ahead and throw away. Gamelon rushes to the door. All right, are we opening?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
Just get a hit dice.
I'll give Boney a hit dice. Go ahead. Oh, you can't do it, can you? I just put it back to health. Okay.
I rolled a D8 because it's 2D8 plus 4 for his hit points.
So as you guys open the doorway opens into a 20-foot hallway. Light spills into the hallway from the next room. And Lilm, you can kind of make out a grand throne at the back of the room. In the center of the room, all you see is piles of bones. And let me give you a little picture of what you see in the back of the room. And as you get there, let me open the rest of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get closer, the bones begin to whirl and spin, rising off the floor and flying to various sections of the room. Let me get everybody's approved. And they all come to life, and various sizes of skeleton are now all throughout the room. And everyone can roll initiative, because this is what you're confronted with now. Because all of these statues come to life.
Oh, yeah.
Or, sorry, bones come to life.
Say we just walk backwards, close the door.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong room. Let's go.
Yes! Yes! I rolled a 20 for initiative.
So did I.
For the record, I roll initiative at advantage and rolled 2 1s.
Oh, no.
Nice.
1 in 400. All right. So, Henzo, you are up.
I'm gonna run down here and attack this guy.
That's a miss with an unarmed strike. Oh man, another miss. Wow.
Dang, I got a 20 for initiative, and that's about
Wow.
Uh-oh, is that fireball? All right.
Skeletons.
You even have that? I don't even know if you did. Do you really?
No, not a fireball, but it's
Oh, okay.
something that skeletons don't like.
All right, so this guy, the Bone Naga, comes up here. And he shoots. Actually, his mouth open. And let me make sure I have the right target here. And as he does that, you see a lightning bolt fly out of his mouth.
Ouch.
And let me see how much movement he has. Hold on. And all he can do is move down there and end his turn. All right, skeleton comes clacketing forward, just 10 feet, pulls out a bow, takes aim at Gamelon, fires his short bow and misses. And Gamelon, you're up.
You might want to move back a bit.
It's right there.
Whoa! What
And
is
he's
that?
moving up. This is
Turn it-
Channel of
it's-
Divinity.
Yep, Channel Divinity, turn undead. Well, for me, it's destroy undead now. Actually, move me back. I'm going to stay right there because they're all in range.
Back where you were, just one back.
Yep. So we will channel divinity.
So which one? So you're targeting all the ones that are in range?
Yeah, all the ones that I can see and hear and will be able to hear me. Yep.
Okay, I just didn't know. So who's out of your range? Skeleton 16 and 6, or no? Are they all in range?
16 and 6, yes, they're out of my range.
Okay.
Boney's gonna get hit too.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
It's a good point. Yeah. And does it automatically apply the turn? I always forget.
No.
But since you untargeted everybody.
Well, I'm doing Boney, that's why I had to roll.
Okay. So do I need to go back in? Because normally you can just hit turn and it'll apply to those that failed.
Yeah.
But since you untargeted everybody.
Everything. All
right.
the ones that failed, if they're a CR, what is it? The 5th level, half or lower, they're automatically destroyed. They just turn to dust.
So 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they're 2 or lower?
If they're a half or lower.
Oh, half. I'm sorry. I thought I was thinking half your level. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let me just see who's turned. And get these effects. Go back through it. So this guy, the Bone Naga, is turned. Wow.
8.
Skeleton 5 is probably destroyed. They are a quarter.
I already know my skeleton's destroyed.
So 5's dead. All right. Skeleton 8 failed. Oh, Boney. It was good while we knew you. And Boney looks at you and silently mouths, "Why? Why?" And let's see.
And he was afraid of me.
That's right, yeah. All right, and number 5 failed. What's his CR? Okay, so he's turned.
And number 10.
Skeleton 10 failed. I think that's it. So get him off. Okay, nicely done. And that should be everything.
So both manacles fail? Or just
No, one of them failed. Number 5 failed. 16 succeeded.
Alright, so there's 1, 2 turned.
Or 24, sorry, succeeded. All right.
That's my action. And bonus action, well, Boney's dead, so... I will bonus action healing word myself.
Okay.
I will do it at level 2.
Nice. All right.
Now, the turned ones just have to run from me and as far as they can.
Right, so he can't really go much further, so he just kind of keeps bouncing in the wall up there.
Into the corner and say, "Ah!"
Yep. And he's just bouncing. He's charging into the wall. He keeps hitting it. Boom, 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 boom. And 16 targets Henzo and pulls out a short sword. And hits. Minimum damage. Darkoon.
Alright, Darkoon is going to help out his friend Garmelon. Run up. Give him a little flanking, get me a little flanking, take some swings.
Now,
That one's turned.
yeah, I mean, it's
that is
do what you want, but I just didn't want to make sure you knew that. Do you want to
okay.
move there? I can accept it.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's, I didn't know that one turned.
Okay.
Then I'll do my first thing. What about the big bone giant? Is he turned?
The bone
No.
giant is not turned.
All right.
Can you guys see the effects on him? I always forget if you can see them or not.
We can see them, but they're so small it's hard to tell.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you could see them in the combat tracker.
Yeah,
On the combat tracker, yeah.
Okay, just so that way if you want to look and see whose turn, you can do that. Do you see their vulnerabilities or their their immune suit or any of that? Good.
Nope.
Okay, that's good. That's how it should be. All right, Darkun.
All right, running up to him. I'm gonna use bludgeoning on this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and do main attack, bonus, and extra attack.
And the Warhammer misses.
I'll spend a superior die and see if I can make that hit. Four more.
All right, so let me see 1 second. So you got an 18? Oh, wait, who are you attacking?
Oh, the bone giant. My bad.
Because it looks like you're attacking the Bone Naga.
Yeah, I had him targeted.
Okay. Okay, so let me look at. Yeah, so you didn't need to re-roll. I mean, it would have missed with the Bone Naga, but it would have hit without the superiority die, the Bone Giant.
Okay. So go ahead and take that off. Is that all right or no?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So then that one hit. Go ahead and do damage.
Okay, and that felt like it was a very satisfying crunch, like more so than you would have expected.
All right. Offhand.
Nice. Didn't sound very good, but it hit hard. Very nice.
All right. An extra. All right. Now that I'm getting into the flow, I'm gonna go ahead and throw an action surge. Get 2 more swings.
Nice.
Nice, jeez.
Don't forget your bonus attack.
Already did bonus.
Yeah, but you did an action surge. You get a whole new set of attack actions.
I actually
But
don't
I thought
think
you only
that's...
get.
Yeah,
I
I don't
only
think
get 1 bonus per round though.
that. I'm pretty sure. I know every DM probably does it different, but I'm pretty sure that's right. That you actually, I think you get an extra action in addition to any other action and 1 bonus action. But everybody probably rules that differently. But I'm going to say that I wouldn't give you another bonus action.
Okay, sounds good to me. Then
I might look that one up though. That'd be a good one to check out for my little corner
I'm
feature.
pretty sure on bonus under bonus action it says you only get 1 per action.
But that action surge is a different story.
Right? No, I know what you're saying. So, but I'll look that up after. All right.
Well, I did my damage, passed my turn.
Very nice turn, by the way. All right, the bone giant is not very happy, so he pulls out this huge bone club and tries to club you, Darkun.
Sounds good.
And he hits you first time,
Right.
and then he swings again and hits you, and then he passes his turn to the Minotaur Skeleton 24.
Thought you were about to say he hit you again.
No. And he goes here. Stand by 1 second.
Uh-oh.
I'm really glad the Naga got turned.
Yeah, I know. And he pulls out this great axe and comes crashing down on you, maybe. Yes, and it hits. And Darkun is not dead, but is
dying.
unconscious. Lilm, you are up.
Okay, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
And I think Bone
Now, hold on.
Giant
Hold on 1 sec, because I think you've got it on twice.
Oh.
Let me take one of them off.
didn't
That's
mean
right.
to do that.
No problem. There we go.
So to get a clean shot on him, I'm gonna have to run. Boy, I want to stay out of that Naga.
Well, it can't. I mean, I don't want to metagame, but you'd know this. I mean, since it's turned, it can't take an opportunity attack
Ward
against
off
you.
attack. Okay, well in that case, I'll just run up here. And since he's down, I still can shoot
Yes,
over him, yes?
Absolutely. And that is a hit. Now hold on 1 second, because should you get another 4 for favorite enemy that didn't apply? Did it apply?
It is, because it's
great.
a +8, so I have
Okay.
my short bow is +4, and then +4 for favorite enemy.
Excellent. And Darkoon, you can take a potion of healing thanks to Jimmy Needles, so you will be back up but prone.
Just a regular potion healing?
Yeah, that's all he can afford.
Thank you, Jimmy.
So I'll take my next shot.
Very nice. Oh, and that slices into him, puts him critical. Good decision on the favorite enemy.
Usually is. And it's my first round in combat, so I'm going to take my third shot.
Man, all right. Wow, and that's a hit. +9 came in handy.
Yahoo!
Wow, yes, and he goes crumbling down, falling in a heap.
I like that gravestone.
Yeah, I like it. There's another one, but it was giving me a little bit of problems. I think it's fixed now. But I was getting script errors on the blood token one.
Yep.
So I went back to this one, but I think the other one's good now. All right, Skeleton 6 is going to move around to get in flanking position. No, I'm just kidding. He's not that smart. He's going to swing and miss. Henzo.
Okay.
First one miss. Oh my gosh, so let's see.
Critical hit.
So instead of double, it does 3 times, but only on the original modifier. So so go ahead and roll your damage like normal to crit. So let's see, what would that do? Another 4, I think. So you destroyed it anyway. So it's crushed.
It's powder.
It's like almost insta kill.
Okay.
But
I will then throw my secondary attack at the other one.
okay. Oh, nice hit. Just a little bit.
And I will burn a key point to hit it again.
Oh man.
Oh, brutal.
All right.
Run
So
away.
this guy. You want to take an op shot? He's like, come on, shoot me.
Nope.
All right. So he goes and he's cowering in the corner over there. Gamelon.
I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what you did, but they all 2 saved and 1 failed, whatever you did. Was that?
Channel Divinity.
Oh, you did it again. All right.
I can do it twice now that I'm level 6.
Oh, wow. That's just almost unfair. All right, let's see. So is anybody not turned anymore?
The little skeleton. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's it. Skeleton 6, yeah.
6 turned, right?
Well, it doesn't show him turned, so let me look at the
Oh
combo.
no, the Minotaur turned.
Yeah, that's better for you.
Yeah, because I put the effect on him. Alright, and I will bonus action heal her.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Very nice. He slams into the wall again. And Darkoon, you are up, and the only one that is left at all that's not turned is Skeleton 6.
The one I wanted to destroy.
Alright, so with anger in his voice, he does the whole He-Man charging up thing. By the power of Grayskull. And does
I have the power. Okay. Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
And, I'm assuming this guy in front of me is going to keep on running, right?
Yeah,
You
the